There we
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3. This one is episode 3 of Power Rangers Fate. But before I continue, I would like to adjust some things. So first of all, Vergil's time period is wrong. It is not the 1600s. It's actually the 1200s is when he was originally a ranger, and the seal, whenever he first left, actually caused him to go into the 1600s. That was a little confusing. My apologies. I'm retconning it to this. It is now 1200 to 1600 to present day. That's when the seal has been. That's how long the seal has lasted whenever he's used it. I would say we also changed a little bit of Vergil's abilities. They're more finely tuned now. That's his last session, last session was quite a mess in combat, I will be honest, but now we should have everything finely tuned. But with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into episode 3. 1 day has passed since the last duplicate has appeared. That whole, very peasant-like lightning duplicate with the chains, that taunted everyone, that had that ridiculous laugh, crazy. The absolute opposite of the lightning elemental, according to Raiju. But, the Rangers at the moment are at the command center. It is late at night to discuss what the energy, air quotes, the elementals are gathering could be used for. The Zords have their theories, however, they are just theories. Spencer's still hard at work at making the combination weapon, but is still getting stumped with it continuously, and he's losing sleep because of it.
Piss off.
You guys can have some character interactions while you guys are in the command center. The time at the moment is around 10 p.m. It is, late at night. You guys are discussing potential, well, sorry, let me rephrase that. Not everyone, specifically Liz and Vergil are discussing. Vergil's listening to it as he's discussing as he's trying to understand how the weapons could form an actual combination weapon and getting very pissed at it. Andrew and Avril are actually talking to their Zords separately about past Rangers and what they did and what mistakes they should avoid and all that good stuff. But where I would like to really take focus on at the moment is with Liz, Vergil, and Spencer. All three of you are together in that almost what you guys pretty much made a living room, or very air quote that living room part, which is in the stinking middle of the entire command center by the control panel, where not Vergil, oh, am I breaking up? Hello?
No, you're here. You're good.
Okay, I'm good.
I can hear you.
Where Spencer is really hard at work at that control panel, looking at the weapon data and trying to understand it. Liz and Vergil, you guys are having a conversation about the potential energy. Really, I would like to start there.
All right. Vergil looks at Liz and says, I
Music.
honestly no idea how they combined this time.
Well, if you think about it, my axe has a gun on the end. Maybe that'll help.
I think your axe needs to be part of the handle. Why does it need to be part of
Mine
the handle?
is literally just a broadsword.
I'm
Like,
thinking that needs to be the bullet.
Then again, mine needs to be,
Wow.
the edge is very sharp.
How does
Why on
this
earth would
get-
you want to hold on to that? It's just stupid.
This, I don't know. What?
Spencer's sort of scratching his head as he says, "I don't know."
Oh no! Can I try and move the models to start trying to make different shapes?
Sure. So you're grabbing them almost 3D models of each weapon, and are trying to put them together. I would like you to make a science roll.
Oh, I think science. Okay.
Yes, I would like a science roll. DC is 20.
Oh my god. Why? 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 I mean, I have a good thing in this. So
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
we'll see. No,
That was a 4, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 1 and a 3.
off of a D20 and a D6.
So you have these 3D models. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? Maybe this goes here. Nope. As the 3D model sort of just dissipates, and you're like, dang it.
Hit the console to see if I can get it back up.
You do what?
Badly.
You're taking your console.
So you kick the console, and a message pops up actually from the original Blue Ranger.
Please tell me it says stop kicking it. It doesn't like that.
No, it is a legitimate message. You know, it's written out as well. It is the water elemental may be the smartest elemental. I still think there's a way to outsmart her and the others. Vergil, I came up with the sealing spell. It has to be you who seals them. However, you will be sealed with them. I am sorry, but it is for the good of humanity in the world.
Great. Now we're getting messages and journals.
He's trying to keep me even from being on great. That's great.
Okay, Vergil, did your old friend have any ideas about this thing?
Yes.
By the way, real quick, I will say, Liz, you suddenly hear behind you.
Oh man.
Anyways,
Cerberus is just knocked out.
I switched to my computer so I'd have more consistent quality.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Vergil just looked at you and said, more consistent good ideas than you so far.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I'm such a disappointment. Where are his notes?
I gestured to the console. Oh,
I go
also,
looking-
and he, like, pops open a section of the console, pulls out an ancient-looking fucking book.
What language is it in?
Latin.
I can read that. Take it and I start reading it. That's one of the languages I know.
You received this book, and it's almost, I almost want to say a diary, not necessarily like an actual diary, but like a diary of events that have happened, like, to the Rangers, and someone noted them down.
So I'm assuming it's the Blue Ranger.
The handwriting does not match the handwriting on the, like, when the control panel pulled up a 3D image, it was handwriting, and this handwriting, it translated it to English for everyone, but the original handwriting was in Latin, and as you like sort of like move to the side a little to look at the original writing, it's in Latin. That handwriting of Latin does not match the handwriting you're reading right now from the
Do I
book.
recognize it?
Yes, you do.
Which one of them was it?
Purple, the one who carried a book everywhere.
Hey. I thought that was Blue's. I guess he switched the bindings.
Whose is it?
Cool. That, I'm gonna say, is definitely smarter than everyone here.
Ouch.
And the last team.
Yeah, but apparently your last name was terrible. No offense.
They weren't terrible. It's just politics got in the way.
Well, they sounded pretty ineffective to me.
I agree with that one. What is
Listen, when a ranger gets attacked by Earth replicant and complains about mud, you know you're going on the wrong track.
Steven, can I start like flipping through the pages of this book to look for anything
okay.
with
So
weapon?
give me culture.
I mean, I can understand it, but okay.
Well, it's more in the less of sure, Latin is Latin, but this man started jumbled different dates and like different times a little bit.
May I also
Okay.
suggest that the phrases are different, so like we can say
Oh,
that
like
I don't understand Latin. Like that was part of my studies. So, right. One with a critical.
DC was 20 anyway. I was about to say it before you rolled, but that'll work. So you're understanding a bit, and I would actually, I'm gonna shut this off real quick. The music anyway, for just a little bit more serious tone. You're starting to read it, and as you, wow, you rolled an actual 21. All right.
Yeah.
So with that, you're like skimming through the book, and then suddenly you get towards the end. I would say it's page 342, and you're reading it, and then the style of language is used throughout the entire diary has been consistent. Suddenly at 342, towards the middle of the left-hand page, it just, you can tell someone else is writing in it.
Does that match with the Blue Ranger?
No, it looks worse chicken scratch, in all honesty.
That sounds like a Blue Ranger. I hand the book to Virgil. I was like, all right, whose writing is this?
That would be a culture check from you, Vergil, please.
Yes, please. I'm currently getting my sheet open. Could you tell me what to roll?
Yes. Well, I said culture.
No, I mean...
Oh, it would be it'd be a D4.
Science.
A D4.
D4?
A D4. Yeah, D4 with the D20, please.
12, 8 plus 4.
Wait, could you repeat?
12, 8 plus 4. I said the altogether number in the two numbers that combined.
Oh.
So it is a critical for a skill check.
Yes. So you're able to like slowly pick it out as you're reading a little bit more, and the memories are starting to come back to you a little bit, slowly but surely. As it's white, actually.
My boy just raises an eyebrow at that.
So you know who this one's is?
I didn't think they wrote in this. He starts reading.
He just grabs the book.
Who's
So
that?
Vergil just grabs the book from Vergil and just goes back and sits down and starts reading.
No. That's supposed to be helping me, and I follow him. It's like, who wrote what? And I need to read this.
Liz, they just bring this trouble to you as you just hearing loud snoring.
Of course. Of course this is how it is. Of course my Zord has to snore.
Funny enough, you're hearing three different snores, and you were hearing this the entire time as they were like trying to figure out, and now a little bit of bickering. I would like to cut that scene over to now Avril and Andrew, who are talking to their Zords respectively each.
You want to go first, Avril?
Sure. So, like, is this kind of, like, cutting mid-conversation?
Yes, it's cutting mid-conversation.
Alright, up to this point, I've mostly been asking about the first, question. Did we see the... we saw the Rangers last time. Or last
Yes,
session,
correct.
right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Trying to remember if it's that or the other time.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so she was mostly asking about the first Ranger, just because they gave kind of similar vibes, asking how she did, asking kind of like if there's anything that she should do like the first Yellow Ranger did, or avoid that the first Yellow Ranger did. Mostly this has just been dancing around to get to this point, though.
Yeah.
So, what about the second one?
Raiju, like, doesn't really want to answer. Hold on. As Raiju goes to speak, and he's trying his best to answer truthfully, but is tiptoeing around what you want to know. Like, he's not giving you the direct answer.
What would I roll to, like, not, like, intimidate somebody, but kind of gently convince them?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Yes, persuasion, please.
Have a persuasion?
Yes.
I don't think Avril is gonna go for the tell you or I'll fucking kill you option.
You listen here, you giant 15-foot horse.
The social, so you should probably have something.
Avril pulls out an actual gun.
I'll tell you with the power of friendship.
And this
And
gun,
this gun
I
I
found.
Okay, wow, I actually have nothing in persuasion.
Oh, it's just a straight D20.
Facts. It's a straight D20. DC is 15.
I have more animal handling. Wait. This is dumb. And I will 100% accept no as an answer.
Okay, you do have animal handling. He does count as an animal? They count as animals. I want to hear your reasoning on why you're going to make that animal handling.
She watched a lot of horse whispering shows.
Just for the sake of a little bit of goofiness, because this is Power Rangers, go for it. Go for it.
Come on, horsey, tell me what the problem is.
Come on, big giant horsey that can stomp me into oblivion.
Technically, he's a unicorn, but yeah, he does count as a horse in some mythologies.
So much work.
Well, I think this is appropriate for what J-Dog just...
What was the meme just posted?
Oh no, I'm looking at it. Yeah!
19!
Nice.
Alright, DC was still 15, so what would you like to say to him?
How does horse whispering work?
No, just honestly...
Oh god, if that was what what she said.
Listen. I just need to know. I'm not going to judge you. It's just, if I have any risk of being like them, we need to avoid that. I'll, give you oats if you tell me. Electric oats? What do you eat?
You say oats, so he goes
Sugar
from
cubes.
this more... No, he goes from this more slouch position to just... He stands up straight.
She actually pulls she actually pulls a little bag of oats out of her pocket.
Throw them at me.
She tosses it.
And like as they like are thrown into the window, he looks at them. A bolt of electricity shoots from his the horn in his head, and it just makes them full of electricity, and they grow to like the size of you. And he just
Okay then. Sure,
You're pretty...
why not?
No, he's like eating. You're pretty convincing. And then he sits back down, and he goes into, I'm not gonna say vivid detail, but he goes into detail about how the second one was a male and just very arrogant because he had speed and he thought that he was the most powerful out of all the Rangers and he was better than them. Pride was his enemy, pretty much. And because of that, he got overconfident. He tried his best, and Vergil can, confirm. Yeah, contest. Thank you. With it as Oh, that word, yes. With
Virgil hears that while he walks by, he does just chuckle a little.
as he even challenged Vergil at one point on leader, and at that point, Raiju just sort of like stops the conversation, and just says, "Just don't fight with the fellow Rangers, because we don't need a team to destroy themselves from the inside."
Real quick, I have a dumb joke. This is not what Avril actually says, but you get the stupid joke out of my head.
All right.
She nods her head a bit and goes, "And that's why you can never trust a man." But, actual response.
Oh, great. We have anti-misogyny now.
Misandry.
Sandry.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's the word for it.
Yeah, that's the word for it. But anyways. No, but legit, her response is just, "I'd never want to fight any of them."
Good, you're 100 times better than him.
That sounds like a pretty low bar.
Great, you're 1,000 steps ahead. Doesn't seem that difficult when he was at the bottom of the sea.
That's
You're
a
at
good
like
one.
the surface of the water. He's at like the Marianas Trench.
As I like to say
Man slept with the
sometimes,
Titanic.
he set the bar lower than a limbo contest in hell.
Holy,
That's a good
that's
one.
a good one. That's a good one. With that, I would like, yeah, I'll change the conversation. You continue talking with him, but I would like to switch over to Andrew.
Yeah, I've been just trying to get her to talk about the earlier Rangers, since the first one seems like a sore subject. I tried the second one, but she is still as just stubborn as ever to tell me nothing.
Yeah, 100%. She just says, first one was better than all of you. That's it. Doesn't bring up.
Can I try and
does-
push something out of her?
Does mention that female. The first one is female, and that immediately makes her 100 times better than you.
I did.
Just the opposite conversation.
Today, aren't we?
Yeah. Can I? Is there like any way I could try and
Give me
push her into
persuasion.
pulling?
Give me
Okay.
persuasion.
I got a better persuasion.
I would love to hear what you're saying before persuasion, though. Before you roll.
Ah,
Man, I wear D2.
Oh, never mind. I got this more deception than anything, but it's fine. I got D2 and this is not performance, persuasion. Look, I can tell you've said that about 1,000 times by now, but so I can be better at least than what you think I am now. Could you tell me something, anything?
All right. That's fair. Give me your roll, please. That's a solid one.
What's the DC?
DC is 15.
Well, it's a D2. Let's see if anything good happens. Nope, nothing good happens.
She very, 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 very quickly says, "Why would I ever answer to you? You have done nothing right so far."
Whatever. Screw it. This is useless. I walk back to the command center.
And as you're walking back, you have a database, you idiot.
It's better to get it from you than just some freaking computer. But doesn't seem like that's ever gonna get me anything.
Of course, I had to get stuck with the one that talks back.
I turn back and I'm like, ooh. Forget it.
I want to establish Virgil's just been walking circles in the command center to stay away from Spencer.
Liz has her head under a pillow right now because she has a headache.
And he just giggles as he walks by, just like.
Then I flop down on the couch next to Liz, and I look at Cerberus. Huh? Seems like you have more in common than you thought, don't you, and him, Liz?
He won't be quiet.
Yeah, I can tell.
Bones.
You sure as hell do have a bunch in common.
I want the book.
You? He turns.
I
looking
hit
at Spencer.
Andrew with the
Shush.
pillow.
Never. Give me the book. I had it first.
He chuckles.
I would real
No.
quick, real quick, Avril.
Yes.
You know, a little bit more conversation with Raiju as Raiju sort of perks up and is like, Avril, hold on. I actually need to tell you this. So, your first encounter with the duplicate, do you remember it?
Yeah?
Alright, so specifically the Earth one.
Yes?
Alright, do you recall that flash you saw?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that in all the commotion.
Alright,
Oh, no.
that is very important because I didn't sense a single drop in his power. And Raiju says this very out loud so everyone can hear it. The lightning elemental is still at his strongest.
Oh!
Then why? Pretty obvious question, but why did he not kill the ranger, the newest Yellow Ranger, immediately? If that's the case.
From what I know, and Raiju's attention turns to you, Andrew. From what I know, and turns to Vergil, and looks at him in the eyes, and then turns back to you, Andrew. Lightning plays games.
Mm.
We're talking like
Oh.
Nintendo or
Mind
I'm
games.
thinking more so.
That
He's
was
leaving
more
you
so.
alive because it's almost like he starts to almost talk out loud and think to himself. It's almost like the fire elemental and how he acts towards Vergil. He wants a duel with his opposite, which is you, Avril. Same thing with how the fire elemental wants a one-on-one with Vergil. However, from what I remember from the past, especially in the second champion that we were discussing earlier, he made sure to send weaker duplicates to mess with him in order to strike him down when he thought he was at his highest when he wasn't. It was to play mind games with him.
So, you're saying he's keeping me alive because he finds it amusing?
Yes, exactly.
That's some Hannibal Lecter type shit.
Make
Now,
him
what rule
muse.
do I
You'll
do to
look-
make sure Avril doesn't have a panic attack?
Well, she's not having a panic attack. Wait, I stopped following Virgil around. I want to go to the command center and see if I can find anything the Blue
You're in the
Ranger
command
left.
center.
I mean the console. And see if I can find. Yeah. Find anything on the console about the elementals. Any notes on them?
I would like a technology check, DC 20.
Woo!
Fine, I can do that. I
Got
I have
advantage on
advantage
that.
on those. Thank God.
That is true. That is true. You do have edge.
You could probably do 2d20s to see what the results are.
As you're looking this up, Spencer, Raiju does speak up as well before you find anything.
Hold on. 1 second. I gotta roll the advantage roll just to see if it's any better.
Yeah. So
It's not.
with
21.
I'll get to it in a little bit. But Raiju also says if lightning is at his full power, I don't know if any of the others are not.
I look to my Zord. Have you felt anything different among when we first met her?
You don't get a word.
Yep, I should have guessed that. No harm in trying, though.
What pops up?
Yeah, so as you know, that right after Andrew finishes that, you're on the history tab and you click a couple maybe 6 buttons, and quickly another keyboard with Latin alphabet appears.
I can read that just fine.
Yeah, you can read that just fine. So you start typing and looking up, and you type in elementals. You get a database and a image and picture just like it was for the Rangers for each of the elementals. Now I'm gonna say each of the current elementals. So you get fire, you get wind, you get water, you get earth, and you get lightning.
Since we're talking about the lightning elemental, I'll pull him up.
So you literally touch pad the 3D model of the lightning elemental, and a full 3D scale of him appears, where you see like his actual height standing next to you, and he pretty tall. He looking at like a 7 foot. Well, not 7. He's how tall would you say you are, Spencer?
I had to write down. I'm decent, like 5'7".
He's 6'2", actually. Not towering. He's just 6'2".
Like, man, I'm short. Also,
Double check real quick. I think I did write Avril's height down somewhere.
I could go 5'1" last time. I could be wrong.
It can
The
fly.
information.
Even. So he's like a full foot taller than her.
Yeah, so with the information you're gathering from the command center, you are stopped in the middle. Well, no, actually you're stopped, I say a quarter of a way through of gathering the information, as suddenly the duplicate alarm goes off. An hour has passed. It is now 11 p.m.
Well, I guess we're doing this later.
Sounds like we have some ass to kick.
As the alarm goes off, obviously a white magical seal appears and then covers itself as it passes through you on the ground, revealing the entire East Valley map. The image where everything is, and a red dot pulsating in East Valley Park. And above it, it says wind. It says wind, and then it quickly almost glitches and errors into water, and then goes back to wind. Water goes back to wind, and then it stays wind.
Okay, well, while that's pulling up, I want to pull up the cameras just as fast.
Technology check, please.
Okay.
DC 15.
Come on, don't be bad. I got an advantage, so I mean, please.
Oh my god.
It'd be a fumble. It'd be a fumble if I don't get this. That's not a thing. That's a...
Roll a 120.
Roll 120. What? Roll 120 what?
Okay. Woo.
16.
All right, so you managed to pull up some of the cameras. Not all of them, but some.
I'm assuming there's anything on them.
While
Nothing.
he's doing that, I'm grabbing both of my weapons. So
Yeah,
I don't have to fucking summon them.
All right, so you're
I go ahead and grab
So
my
you
pistols as
grab-
well.
all right.
I'm grabbing my axe.
Clicking-
just grabbing their
clicking-
weapons. Hell yeah.
Clicking the... fucking... just putting them both to my side.
Yeah, I want to grab my blaster too. Just
Would
for
we
funsies.
know-
Funny enough, real quick, Vergil. Oh, with your blaster, your blade blaster, you put it next to your side. A symbol appears, like a seal appears, and it just levitates next to your hip.
He's used to it.
And it does it for everyone. If you go to holster it without a holster, it just levitates next to your hip.
I just have
Oh,
my dual
nice.
pistols.
Well,
But
I want to convey to the group that on the cameras, it doesn't look like there's anyone there. People or
okay.
other-
While I was-
Virgil, I will say, sorry, as you guys, I want to interrupt it real quick. As you guys are conversating about, nothing on cameras, Virgil, you see the error happen again where it goes to wind to water, wind to water, wind to water, and it's consistent this time.
Can I roll a... like, the equivalent of a... Would it be streetwise for basically a memory check?
I'll give.
Be alertness.
I can almost argue culture for the simple fact
Okay.
that you've experienced it and you've been in it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, question, Steven. Would I know if the park is open at this time to see if they're
The park is closed.
okay.
It is 11 p.m. at night.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no one there other than any park rangers, and they would be sleeping or on.
Ah,
Fair enough.
DC for you, Virgil, is 15 again.
Getting my dice. My actual
Are they
dice
fine
that I
today?
used for Virgil.
I know, right? Crazy. Again, actual dice roller, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a dying breed.
I'm built different.
A little bit different, yeah.
Shut up.
All right.
What we got is the roll. What
He's
we
tapping it
got.
out.
Ooh, tip
Are
typing.
the dice kind today?
Tip tapping the typing.
Yes.
20. Alrighty.
Ooh, is that a,
Ooh,
ooh, that's
with,
a crit.
with a 20,
That might be a
you
crit.
remember like towards the end of your very first with your very first team before the actual fight. I'm talking maybe a month before the fight. You remember they got very annoyed, so they started using combination magic. So they combined their powers with one another and could form duplicates made of both magic.
Oh no.
Do you relay that?
My boy looks at the rest of them and is just like, be careful, they may have combined wind and water.
Oh, that's just great.
Oh, great.
What?
Freaking hurricane in the middle of a freaking park.
Well, I don't see any wind. Like, I guess the cameras wouldn't be are the cameras showing any intense wind?
It depends on how
The
esoteric of power it might have gotten.
There's no wind in the cameras. Like
Anything
no
strange
gust of
water?
wind, not even like the trees are moving.
They may just be waiting for us.
That's a trap. That is most certainly a trap. Have I ever seen one?
It is a trap.
Avril, to your question with water, the one little camera that like you can see on the very right end of the screen, you see a body of water, but you can't tell if it's a river, if it's a pond, or if it's something else.
And it doesn't look like there's anything weird about it.
No, it looks very natural.
Alright.
Well, even though it's clearly a trap, if we don't set it off, they may do something drastic to get our attention even more.
You mean like burn out a forest?
Well, there's no fire involved, but sure.
They could drown a forest.
Yeah, that's a lot better than burning down a forest with
Either
freaking
way,
wind and
it
water.
would be bad for us and if there were any people around.
Yeah,
Better
There's
to just
not.
take care of it.
yeah, might as well take care of it.
Let's go take care of it. I'm just saying we need to stay on guard. Most
Yeah.
certainly.
Especially me and you, since it's wind and water.
Hey, please don't remind me about that. That's just scary.
Ooh.
I feel like you guys are like having this banter as you guys slowly step onto the pressure pads, the pressure plates to like sink down, and then suddenly the big seal appears as it's lowering down. You guys are just having this ooh,
Ooh, be scared.
and then the seal comes down, like almost evaporating your guys' body, and then suddenly in a park in a location away from cameras, as the seal suddenly appears on the ground and starts rotating counterclockwise, and from your feet up is how you materialize.
I'm gonna go ahead. Hardcore more.
So do I.
Wow.
Since it's my elemental, I'm also gonna morph, or any kind of
Same.
sign of my duplicate morph.
All right, so both with anyone else too before I do anything, or is it just going to be Spencer and Andrew morphing at the moment?
My man stays
I'm not gonna
unmorphed for the moment.
yet.
All right,
Yeah, I mean, blast
I
ready.
need, I need to figure out what's going on first.
all right,
But my axe is in my hand.
Avril.
I think Avril stays unmorphed for the moment.
All right. So Spencer and Andrew, you both suddenly you guys feel that spark in your chest as your morpher comes out and latches onto your left wrist, and you guys do your sequence where each of you, Andrew, you open your palm up into the sky and a pink seal appears above you. Spencer, you open your palm to your left as a blue seal appears to your left, and they each devour your body, to cover your body as your suit appears, and then with your respective Zords coming down, and for you, Spencer, it wraps around. For you, Andrew, it sort of hugs your face. As you know, for you, Andrew, the cloud or crown, the crown of feathers and wing earpieces appear for you, while for you, Spencer, your tentacle, sort of, not really. I was about to say engravings almost on your helmet appear, and your visors equally.
As much as I hate saying it, we should probably be in the front.
Yeah, since they're looking for us, they're probably gonna jump out.
Right.
You probably have your shield out, I would bet.
No, just my
just your gun?
gun, because I don't
Okay.
want to waste any mana.
Well, we were grabbing our weapons from the base, so that's what.
Well, it'll reduce movement, so I don't want to do that.
Fair enough. I have both my pistols out.
With Andrew and Spencer in the front, everyone, please give me an alertness.
Yeah.
I'm using. Hey, that's a
Alright.
science. That's the thing. I'm using Eureka to get advantage.
All right, PowerPoint, please. Personal power, I mean.
That's an idea point, not personal power.
Oh, idea point. Thank you.
One of his two.
Okay. I'm using another
What are
dice
we-
roller because I don't like the one on Discord. It doesn't treat me well.
Fair enough.
What
Fair
are we
enough.
specifically rolling?
Alertness.
Alright.
DC is 15. ladies
Oh, I
and
see
gentlemen.
nothing.
All right, I get one more because I'm glad I did.
Well, that didn't work out for me.
12. All right.
I got a critical success. Did get a critical success.
Well, you get crit if it does succeed, and you do. So you critically succeeded.
What the fuck did...
Because I don't know if I worded it very well, but you crit if you succeed with that roll. So you critically succeeded.
Apparently, I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
You're just following. That's all you're doing.
At least you didn't fumble. At least you didn't
That's
fumble.
one away from a fumble. I barely didn't fumble.
Facts, but you didn't. But you didn't.
Trip, fall, get a stick in your eye, dead.
I'm not that cruel yet.
Yet.
That'd be a hilarious way to kill a character. Though.
Misstep on a
Like,
mountain, just falls
die
down.
on a mission.
16. All right. So both Vergil and Spencer, as Spencer, because you're in the front and you're sort of leading, you definitely notice wind, almost like a trail of wind maneuvering and wrapping around trees, going into a specific location deeper into the forest part of the park. Vergil, you also see this as well.
I look back at Andrew and go, I think we need to. I think your friend is here, and it's not good.
Don't call it my friend. That is very disturbing if you call it that. But
I
yeah.
switch from holding the sword to putting it at my side and grabbing the blade blaster. I have a feeling there's gonna need to be the fucking range.
Mm-hmm. I already
Yeah,
have
I
so
start
you,
holding my
I already
axe like
mine. I'm holding.
I hold
mine.
my axe like it's in its gun mode.
All right.
Daggers at the ready.
All right. So I'm guessing all of you follow this trail.
Yep. Me
All right.
and
So you guys
Spencer at
follow
the
this
front.
trail through
I do so skeptically.
skeptically. All right, I'll note that. You guys follow this trail of wind, very iffy. So like you said, very on guard. Liz, you're sort of getting a very flashbacky on how you came to your powers, actually,
Love that.
because how you guys are traversing is almost like how you traversed to go into that interaction.
My guard is way up now.
You guys,
Something's happening.
Virgil's guard is always up in these interactions.
fair enough. You guys get to this clearing, and it looks to be empty, but the wind trail is still moving to the center.
Shoot it.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Give me targeting, please.
I was gonna see if I saw anything specific in it while he was shooting, I guess, but that's shooting already goes first, so we'll go for that.
Shifts.
Yeah, because it's Blade Blaster.
I get to reroll 2s.
For skill
Very
dice,
nice.
not D20. Skill dice is what you reroll, not the actual D20. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
So it's the thing I get to reroll 1 or 2s on the D20.
Is
You
it for
sure?
skill dice?
I'm pretty sure it says skill
It's not for
dice.
skill dice. I get to reroll because it's called I just marked it AA advantage something. I have to go look at it.
Sounds like the Red
Advantage.
Ranger's weapon mastery.
It's sort of like that, but it's only for a specific skill.
Oh no, you are correct. It is 1s and 2s. It does not say skill dice. It just says 1s and 2s. Fair enough.
All right, reroll.
That is a 12 with a critical success.
Well, if
So
it
you go
succeeds,
to
it's critical.
You go to shoot, and it just hits the tree on the opposite side.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I see if there's anything within the
Nothing's
center?
there.
Or look around to see if I see anything, just like trying to hide and just like distract us with this
Where
air in the
is-
middle.
Well, you guys are level 3, correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Give me your magic roll, please.
Okay. Magic rolls. That we all get specialization in it, so we get to roll all the dice leveled up to that. Okay, so mine is acrobatics, thank goodness. 1d4. I'll take the critical one. I'll take the
I
one that
was
crits if
thinking
it
of, like,
succeeds.
Reaching out with my earth magic to kind of seismic sense.
So it would be a
but
16.
To succeed.
DC was 15. Alrighty.
Yeah, I critically succeeded. Let's go.
So you're looking at the wind, and there is magic coming from the wind, and it seems to be center pointed at where it's moving to.
Can I shoot it? Shoot at that?
Give me targeting, please.
Alright, yeah, baby.
I will
No,
just
I'm
say
using my-
everyone
I'm using my
suddenly
double
just saw
blasters.
Spencer shoot and just hit the other tree. I will say that everyone did see that.
I'm using my harpy blasters so I
What
don't
are
get
you
the
looking
upshift.
at?
As far as I can tell, there's nothing in that direction in that specific spot.
Well, I
Or
think
they
I
don't.
see something, and then I shoot at it. Well, then I see something. Because
I think I see something. Blast!
nothing. Probably, most likely nothing.
You hit the same tree.
well, I point at where I see the magic
What
source
are you
moving.
trying to hit?
What are you
I
looking at?
I see a source of magic moving, and I just like kind of point to where I see where it's moving to, or where it's going.
Can I try to do a magic roll?
Please give me your magic. Magic.
Yes.
Just magic check.
sir.
Yes.
Does he get advantage because I helped him point out where it is? Or
no.
Yes, because it's
No,
not.
but I
it's
do
magic.
have a specialization in it.
DC for this is 15. No, that was 15 for Andrew because he was wind. This is 20 for you, Vergil.
Special.
Do we all have specialization
In your own
of our
magic.
type?
Yes. Whenever I ask for a magic specifically, you have specialization in it.
Okay.
But you can only roll the dice you have in that skill.
Yeah.
What is
The ones before and
specialization
it.
mean again?
Specialization is you roll all. So if you have a bubble, for every bubble you have, you roll.
So if you're at a, so if you're at
You
a,
take the highest.
so if you're at
Also,
a,
how do we know which skill is what dice we use for magic?
yours is might.
Okay.
Yours would be might, because yours was he gave you constitution, but he to make it the rolls easier gave it might. Gave it to might.
For some reason, mine is survival, but I'll take it.
So if you have a D6 and a skill, you roll a D6, a D4, and a D2, and the
Yeah.
D20 just to. clarify just in case, because it can get confusing. Yeah.
21.
Let's
Very
go.
nice. You see what Andrew was talking about as you see these slivers of magic through the wind, and you see the center point of this small little pinkish orb in the middle as the winds are starting to slither closer and closer to it.
Avril, you're one of the better ones here at shooting, right?
I try my best.
My boy Vergil walks over to Avril and sort of like specifically points one spot in the sky and says, "Try to shoot there."
All right, so Avril, you're gonna roll targeting with edge, which is advantage.
And
forget
I'm
about
also
your
gonna be an
upshift.
up. And as soon as I'm shooting, I'm using my blaster, so an upshift too, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so this is aiming, right? Not aiming.
It is targeting. Yes.
Targeting. Targeting's the right word. I knew that. I'm just. Fuck a minute. Where the god? Okay, right. I have nothing in targeting, so I get a D2 this time, baby.
That's better than nothing.
Vergil asks Avril this when she's only done melee this far. And I literally told the skills of what I know to Vergil.
Yeah, he's shit talking a little bit.
It is weird.
Not gonna lie, he is literally just
you can't.
talking you a
Yeah,
little.
you can't see that. Yeah, you can't see his eyes on the mask. He's like, he just does a pose of like, what? Seriously?
Okay, so the same thing happens in
You said I had edge.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Come on.
But you keep the one. The one stays.
Yeah, you keep the
I'm
one.
aware.
Okay.
Dice roller.
Yeah, baby. There we
No
go.
way! No way! That hits!
Well, that's a
As-
19. Yeah.
As you go to, you see it clearly as that same electricity shoots through, like, from your right to the left of your eyes, shoots through your eyes, and you can see it now, and you're like, oh, there it is. You get a clear shot as your vision sort of enhances and sort of gets a close-up on it as you shoot it. You nail it right in the center, and suddenly all the wind dissipates, and you hear as suddenly the wind completely disappears, and this watery form shivers from the air and just really.
My boy Virgil's taking a shot now.
As
Yeah, can we all like take a shot when we see that?
Before this, as
Okay.
this water vortex, as these huge human-sized forearms and hands of this water vortex creature, and its face is that of a deer skull with huge horns about 2 feet tall. As it just rotates its head, it stands at around 7'5". As it rotates its head full 360 degrees, and it's just that was a good shot.
I would like to shoot the man.
Yeah, can we all like shoot?
Yeah, I'd like to just keep shooting him.
So I will not ask for any rolls anymore, as you guys all just shoot simultaneously,
We're shooting.
and it just
The mask. I'm aiming at the mask specifically.
as all
So
of
we
you.
started blasting.
Yeah, so anyways,
Literally
we
the
started
joke.
blasting.
So anyways, start blasting. You guys shoot at it, and it like looks up again, and this time its eyes glow this bright green, and suddenly it disappears from your vision, and the shots go shoom 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 shoom, all hit the tree behind it where it once was.
The tree just falls
I'd
over.
like to re-roll.
Everybody,
The
back to
tree
back
is
right now.
the tree is falling over.
Okay,
Poor
first
tree.
of all, I'd like to dodge the hell out of the way of that.
The tree's on the other
No,
side.
no,
of
no,
the
the tree's on the other side. The tree's on the other side.
I thought it was falling towards us.
No, it's falling away.
Okay, I would immediately like to roll alertness again, just like
Yeah, can we-
listen out for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
just
I feel
watch.
like everyone's gonna
Yeah.
ask.
I would
everyone
too.
just give me everyone just give me an alertness, please.
I'm specifically gonna note that I'm actually closing my eyes
Can I-
since I feel like they're not useful in this situation.
Can I do magic instead since we found it with magic before? Can I do
Can I, like,
magic?
Can I like seismic sense?
DC was 20 on the alertness. Liz, give me magic. Andrew, give me magic. Avril,
Okay.
give me advantage alertness.
All right.
All right.
Virgil,
Just wanna go back to back with everyone, so we see every direction.
Okay.
Virgil, what are you doing? Alertness? You doing magic? What you doing?
Magic.
I'm doing magic as well.
Okay, there's Avril's. There's mine. Oh my
Hang on.
god, bro.
Nice.
This is so terrible.
I will. This is me. This is normally I'm supposed to like say, hey, this. I will not be doing this for you.
That's a 17. Oh no.
21.
Yes, that is a crit. That was my D2 that rolled
So,
that.
yeah, my highest was a 15, and you said that the DC was 20, so.
For magic, it was 20.
Oh, what's it
Dang
for
it.
alert?
Oh, I thought you said
magic, it
alertness was 20. Okay,
Oh no,
sorry.
no, you're right. No, you're right. Alertness is. Yes, you're right. My apologies. Alertness.
Wait, do I get advantage?
I'm not gonna say
Okay,
what
no.
magic is
Okay.
though.
Okay, so no, I don't get advantage since I was sensitive before. Okay, fair enough.
Virgil, was that magic or alertness that you rolled?
It was magic.
All right.
It's a crit, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was the D2.
So Liz and Virgil, both of you feel like it's still here. Liz, the ground is moving in a way that it shouldn't if it disappeared. Like you can sense it, and the earth is pretty much almost feedbacking it to you, like it's feeding it back.
Guys, it's still here.
For
Keep your guard
Virgil,
up.
you can see for I'd say 2 seconds. No, sorry. For a second, you see a shimmer of blue aura magic around a specific tree, and then it suddenly dart over to the to 3 trees to the left, and then dart 5 trees from the center tree you saw it to the right.
My boy with his blaster is training it at the thing he's saying.
You're not shooting it, you're just like
I'm waiting
readying
for a
it.
clear shot.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have my
because
I
I
have my
don't have
blaster.
anything in targeting.
All
I have
right.
my blaster pointed in the direction that the vibrations are coming from.
All right. Everyone else is like very like clueless. All of you get back to back and like watching everything. Only Liz and
Either
Virgil
way,
are
can
seeing
I-
this, or feelings
Can
not
I
seeing.
try something?
Sure. Let me hear this.
I want to switch my gun to sword mode, get some dirt off the ground, and just wait. I want to have a bunch of dirt in my hand, like kind of like crushed up, like kind of like dust.
Okay, I actually do have a question
Okay, you do so.
about something else I could notice. Do I notice, because you, apparently, since Vergil is training it, do I notice that since it's hopping between trees, is there a way I can notice that he seems to specifically be focusing on, like, trees for a couple seconds, or trees?
Yeah, you see that clear as
Yeah,
day
dude,
as
yeah,
you see his
okay.
blaster sort of like
Okay.
jar back and
Is it
forth, and
popping-
then
Is there a pattern? Is that what you're
not
saying?
really. It's changing from different trees, as in like 5, 2, 1, 7, and 13, 1, 2, 5, 8,
Wait.
9, like different trees that are around.
Is it hopping between the trees? I basically just asked Vergil.
Not sure, but it seems like it.
Does the trees like does anything happen to the trees whenever a Virgil like points at it? Like, does it shake? Does anything happen to the tree, or is it just
It seems like the trees are not in effect.
okay?
I think I have an idea, though it might be a bad one.
Any ideas
Well,
better than none?
it can't be any worse than my idea.
All ears.
For a little deforestation.
Maybe it is worse than my idea.
So
I
suddenly,
don't mind.
so a minute of talking and all this, minute deforestation. I do not mind. Suddenly, the blue blur you've been looking at, Vergil, just disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And Liz, your sense of firmness on the ground dissipates. Like you can no longer feel the vibrations coming back.
Oh dear.
As suddenly, above you, there's a very familiar, how should I put this? Being. There we go. I'd say being. Very, very elegant. The being has these very nice, almost silverish fabric going around her shoulders and underneath her arms. The wind is constantly blowing around her as she slowly descends and is just hovering above all five of you with her arms crossed, almost leaned back, sort of just waiting for you to notice her.
Is that the wind elemental?
Everyone feels
yeah, do we
the wind
see?
sort of pick up around them above their heads.
Yeah.
So, is the wind going in any specific direction?
No, it's
Or is it
almost like
going-
it's going clockwise above you.
My
You
brain
feel
blanked
it.
a second. Did I see her?
Yeah. You do almost see her.
Specifically, when you explained that, did I
You
see her?
guys feel it above you.
I'll look up.
I was giving an explanation to the audience.
So you remember, Steven? You remember that dust and dirt I picked up?
Real quick,
I
Andrew
trained the weapon to follow the wind.
Andrew was the first to speak up. So because Andrew was the first to speak up and look up, Beth, you have the full right. You have the full right to say it right now.
Sorry, but okay.
Right now, the wind elemental is hovering above five of them, and Andrew's character just looked up at you,
Oh,
and he was the first one.
okay. Oh, the feathers for brain harpy chose a male? That's cute. I didn't know you were going to be male.
Can I shoot at her?
Can't wait to kill you.
Can I just shoot at her?
Oh my gosh, that's perfect. So you shoot at her, and it just goes through her, and then she says, "I can't wait to kill you."
Oh, it goes right through her, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Steven, remember all that dust and dirt I picked up?
Uh-huh.
I want to toss it to the wind.
Ooh, okay.
To anything.
Ooh.
So you go to toss it up into the air, and the wind just picks it up and throws it.
Yes. Did it stick to anything? In my
No,
immediate
it didn't
area?
reach her.
I wasn't aiming at her.
No,
sink
it just didn't hit anything. It scattered.
Exactly. So it's not sticking to anything in the area.
No,
It's not settling on anything. Okay.
no.
Making sure there's nothing invisible because things are just kind of happening.
Since I saw it go through her, could I just surmise if she is just there or not? I don't know. If she is physically there,
Beth,
or
if
if
you would
she
like
just.
to say a couple of lines, you're more than welcome to right now.
All right.
And I will say for you, Ethel, just your main, like, the Wind Elemental's main focus is the Pink Ranger. Doesn't
Yeah.
care about anyone else.
Yeah. All right. And she's like, by the way, Pink Ranger, it's so nice to meet you.
And,
Yeah.
like, she gets right up to your helmet. Like, she suddenly was, like, I'd say
Can I add
4
something?
feet away.
Can I add something to that? She ends up behind him. Puts an arm around his shoulder. Or over
Get
his
off
shoulder.
me.
My boy Vergil just raises an eye and says, "Been a while."
Steven, is it still a case where I'm not looking at anybody, or am I allowed to?
You are allowed to interact. You're allowed to
Okay.
interact.
And she just looks at Vergil and just says, fire still wants your head.
I don't particularly care about him, other than that.
She just
not
winks
gonna
at you.
address the fact that she's magically just here now.
By
Yeah,
the way,
well,
she winked at Vergil.
Okay, fair enough.
I asked
That's
before.
He did a
immediately.
slight eyebrow wiggle back.
Well, there was a question I asked before. Can I? Do I sense the huge, I don't know, magical presence of the air, like as if it were more
Give
powerful
me
than
a
before?
magic check, please.
All right. Since it's my magic, I get
See
a.
if I see the interaction between
This
you
will
and
cost
me.
mana.
Oh, God's sake. Okay.
I need 6 mana reducted from you, please.
Oh, great.
Steven, can I roll something to see if I saw the little interaction between Vergil and the elemental?
Alertness.
Alertness?
Well, I was
DC
watching both of them very innately, so I don't know. Let's freaking go! Let's go!
No. DC is 10
I know, no. I gotta.
for Spencer.
I
DC
gotta.
is 20 for you, so very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Critical 20. Let's go. Oh, and I'm subtract 6. Let me do
There
that real
is
quick.
no magic power.
15.
15? Yes, you noticed it with ease, Spencer.
There's no
To Andrew, there's no magic at all.
She's not here. I just waved my hand through the form as if it wasn't there. I guess if she still's in front of me.
I mean, when you go to like move your hand towards her, she obviously takes a step back. Like floats up and away from.
She would have done far more by now if she was actually here.
By the way, little pink, feel lucky that harpy chose you.
Yeah, if you're really lucky, shut up. Middle fingers her.
Blaster!
Yeah, blaster. Yeah, if you're lucky, blaster.
It goes right through.
I was gonna say middle fingers, but you need to be lucky, middle fingers. And then I try and look around for to see if I can find whatever made her.
I'm gonna cut from the scene real quick and go over to what the like within the woods. The water duplicate, its head is spinning, not 360 degrees, but vertically 360 degrees, not horizontally. And it's constantly spinning its head as the wind elemental is right next to it, and that's what it's using as the image for the for what you guys are seeing. But what they are seeing is nothing. Like you guys are looking into the air at nothing.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. Okay. Can we try and find the source of what's making this, since I know that it's not real now? Or something or other. Like try and trace it back or something, since I got that critical 20.
I would like to roll 2 since it is a water element. I mean, the duplicate, so I could kind of see that.
Am I able?
And pretty much, real quick, pretty much the wind elemental has been feeding the lines to said water elemental. So
Okay.
everything the wind elemental has said has been said.
Oh, okay. But yeah, can me and
Andrew look for stuff with our respective elements?
yeah, since I got like a critical almost success, do I?
It is water and wind, so
Well, wind
it would
S,
be
but
the
yeah.
best bets.
We're just waiting for your answer.
You're allowed to. I'm not gonna say you're not. However, this is more advanced. I need mana count from both of you, please.
I have
How
10.
much?
Yeah, I know. I need to know a mana count.
I have 16.
Spencer costs 6 from you. Jade, and
I'm at 10.
Andrew, you'll go down to 4. It costs 6.
I can waste. I have a little left. I will do so.
Ah. I'm not going to.
You know what? Let's go all in. Survival is a smart skill, so I'm taking advantage with Eureka.
You're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
your magic, which is in survival. That is correct.
Yeah, so I use an idea point, make it advantage.
And you also have specialization since it's your magic. I'm not going to
I don't have
because
anything other than the. I don't have anything other than the. Two.
I don't know what may happen. Do I see like any kind of pointed direction since I got that critical 20 or anything just to help him out? No,
No,
nothing.
you do not.
Okay. Damn.
By the way, Spencer, even with Spencer, you rolled before I said DC, but you're 15, 17 with the +2 still doesn't do it. DC's 20.
What is he trying to do?
Find where this illusion is coming from since I
Well,
said
I'm
it's
specifically looking for my water.
I
if
never
or anything.
stopped tracking the mana
Oh no,
segments, even
no
if I
for
did
for
quit.
you, Vergil, it just suddenly disappeared.
yeah, it disappeared a while ago for you. So
So he's just been
Go in.
scanning the entire time.
well,
Other
up until the air elemental came back.
that's literally.
By the
what
way,
I
I
just
will
said.
stay as
Oh.
Andrew and Spencer and everyone else. You pretty much are ignoring the wind elemental. It sort of is getting on her nerves.
Oh, it's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, that you're being ignored.
The illusion, right?
Technically.
Okay. I go over to Vergil, put my arms around him.
Vergil, you feel it. It feels like an arm around you. Or arms around you.
Why
I
are
don't
you
think that's
ignoring
awareness.
me?
That just kind of sees.
Magically speaking, is she there?
I already said that her magical signature wasn't there, so that's up to you to decipher.
Yeah, by the way, she says, why are you ignoring me?
He like, I assume you like went like from behind his back, like arms around like his shoulders or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He just looks back and says, and I am going to want to try to make this a flattery roll and say, oh, that's because you're not here.
Give me persuasion, and we'll flavor it as flattery.
I have a
Specialization.
actual specialization
Yeah,
in
that's in persuasion, correct?
flattery. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I knew. Okay. Good. I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Hilarious. And he has a specialization in flirt.
Yep.
Flirt.
It's funny.
Oh my fucking god!
DC 20.
What happened?
You just got a nat 20 probably.
I should
Cheated
probably.
again.
I should probably up
Cheated.
the DC.
No, I didn't. But it got close.
Oh, I missed it. Oh dear.
What's the specialization though?
Did
'Cause
you
can
miss
use
it
all of them.
just by a hair?
No. Actually, I got past it just by a hair.
Oh, you got 20. A 20?
Give me a second. You'll see.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
The D2 is the one that succeeded.
Oh, very
Nice.
nice. Oh, okay.
Nice, nice.
With that being said, the wind elemental next to the water elemental just has a sudden urge to really reveal the position.
I mean, I'm more your voice actor right now. So.
Pretty much, like really wants to, and she will, as you know, she'll bonk the absolute hell out of the water duplicate, just like mess up its its eyes, and it closes them as suddenly the wind illusion dissipates and flashes everywhere. The wind just disappears as Vergil, your eyes relocate to where the water was, and everyone suddenly feels a lot of magic pressure on them. It's intense for Andrew more intense for Andrew.
Andrew over here panicking.
What the heck?
Well, he's
is
not
that?
panicking. He's just watching. He's not panicking.
Stick in the mask. Don't stick in the mask. I'm essentially saying like Spencer probably feels sick from what just happened.
Yeah.
Also, the one elemental, catches your eyes, and then does like a queen wave. All in the wrist movement, all in the that. As suddenly, a ripple in the fabric of reality appears behind her, and you literally see the wind elemental forcefully grab water and shake it like the water duplicate and shake it around, and call it useless. And throw it into the rift, and around, and just in a very giddy, bye bye. Could I please hear that giddy bye bye, please?
Bye bye.
Yes.
Fuck you, shoot.
As she floats into it, and then the ripple, as you hear the screeching of nails on chalkboard and feet on tiles scratching it, just as it rips and tears back closed.
The most terrifying part was that noise.
The noise and the feeling. I'm gonna be sick.
You mean both. Also, what the hell was that? I point at Vergil.
Agreed. What?
What?
You know what? I don't have enough energy or enough fucks to give right now. Let's just get out of here.
It is 12 a.m.
Let's get out of here. Like I said, and I put my hand in the middle, just waiting for everybody so we can teleport back to base.
I'm in. I'm in too.
Avril, how did you feel about the situation?
To be real honest with you, some stuff started happening and it kind of switched out.
That's fine.
I kind of wasn't paying attention to any of that. I'm sorry.
That's fair. It checks out. It checks out for a character.
Yeah.
I'm in. We need to have a talk about you and that elemental. But
as you guys start to teleport, I would like to move the camera over to the villain's location.
Dun, dun, dun.
And the water duplicate is thrown and water splashes everywhere, and then it stops and then gets sucked back into the body. Listen, and then it shifts its body and its head, pretty much the skull goes into the water and out the other side and rotates to face the wind elemental as she glides through and says, "Listen, Lady Air, I understand, but I thought we just wanted to test my powers. Why did you hit me and throw me?"
You're useless.
Okay. Ready to hit him. But this time the water elemental comes by. Now, we got what we wanted. He's not that totally used, as she's floating in the air, moving her tail.
Your God, there's two of them.
No, you're right. He isn't completely worthless.
Exactly. We now know that illusions work for rangers. That's all we wanted to know.
I smiled.
As this as the conversation ending, you hear sharpening of a blade as it catches your attention, the wind elemental's attention, as it is the fire elemental sharpening his blade with his bare hand.
Red is ready for you.
No, he's not. He's not at the strength he needs to be. By the way, could you please not flirt with the enemy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huffs and puffs,
Really?
looks the other direction.
Really? Earth. As this big man sitting down, legs up to his shoulders, holding his legs, watching the crystal ball, turns his head to the left. Would you, lightly, please, roll me the crystal ball. His entire hand is bigger than the crystal ball, so with his palm, he just taps it, and it, like, is rolling decently fast towards him, and he stops it. Now, Wind, I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, taps the crystal ball, and then it's a sudden replay of what happened with Vergil. What was that?
She rolls her eyes. Look, you don't want us to hurt any other element than our own, right? Our own Power Ranger?
Yes.
There's no rules against flirting.
Oh, come on. You know that's a... Water, Aqua, tell her she is wrong. Aqua just just like floats away. Aqua!
Oh my god, is Aqua planning to fucking do it to piss off Red? Oh no.
You're lucky it is your duplicate right now. Because I can't... Oh, he grabs the duplicate and immediately steam starts, heavily coming off of it, and the duplicate's like, I can't. And Aqua snaps, don't touch it.
The duplicate's getting bullied this episode.
And the duplicate's literally about to fade into nothing, and then he lets go and he's like, this plan better work of yours, Aqua. As for you, Little Miss Win, please don't flirt with Vergil.
Yeah, the red one wants to do it.
He points his axe right to the wind elemental's throat. Why in the hell would I be jealous?
Because your ranger's getting all the attention.
I just don't want any of you to be sad once I kill him.
Oh, don't worry, I won't be sad.
He stopped, he was walking away, he stopped. Didn't you stop one of my attacks because it was about to kill him? And he turns and looks her dead in the eyes.
Steven, this is news to me. I didn't know this.
The wind elemental has, if she was a fire elemental, would be on flames. The wind just picked up suddenly.
Gale force wind elemental.
If you just see the earth elemental.
Just growls louder.
The earth elemental, he's great.
Growls louder.
Rolling away like Baymax.
Growls
pretty much right now
intensifies.
with the wind gust just on gale force and really going at it, suddenly the fire just starts erupting from the back of his body, pretty much dividing the room in air and fire, and suddenly the lightning elemental stops in front of both of them, slowly tilts its head at both of them, and the fire elemental, the wind slowly goes back down, and same thing with the wind elemental. The gust finally, well, not finally, but slowly dials it back until there's nothing left, and then the lightning elemental goes back to being fast and unseen.
He's the leader. That's
The fire elemental then sits back down and starts sharpening his blade. I'm already pissed. Wind elemental, annoyed, goes back to doing her business with thinking. You said also?
I said I rolls eyes.
Rolls eyes. You start floating, and then you grab a strand of wind from your palm. As the water elemental starts to regain its form, you hand it to him, and pretty much wish him luck.
There you go. Good luck.
He grabs it. Okay.
he's been smoking for 20 years.
The duplicate's been bullied severely in this episode.
As more of the water starts to generate from the big back and all that, I would like to say, as this conversation happened, it's been a couple. It's in the daytime now, with the elementals. It's in the daytime now, and I would like to say it's 10 o'clock on a Saturday, 10 a.m.
Us too.
Yes, you guys too.
Oh yeah,
We get
long
our
rest,
respect
right?
because that's been more than 8 hours.
Long rest?
Yes, yes, long rest, everybody. Magic is back. All the good
Let's
stuff.
go.
Power stuff is back.
Was there
Probably-
anything you did during the night?
Yeah, because I wanted to do like one character thing between me and Vergil once we got back. Because I'm
That is
tired.
right, because you brought up the crystal ball
Okay,
thing. I'm
okay.
so doing that with the cameras. I'm so doing that with the
Okay,
cameras.
by all means, I'll rewind it real quick. So after that, what do you guys do when you get back to the command center?
I'm too tired for this.
Talking shit on Vergil for fucking flirting.
I'm too tired for
Making
this.
fun of Vergil, but then I go crash on the couch.
I just point at Vergil.
I just-
I'm too. I point at Vergil. I'm too tired for this. We'll have a bigger discussion of this later. Just do not have this be a
would like
block
to take
way
that-
into the mission of destroying the
I'd like
elementals.
To take that book from him. I would like to take that book back and just be like, you don't deserve this right now. And I
He
just
hit it
throw away.
earlier.
Huh?
He hit it earlier.
Well, no, I need it.
Like, he didn't have it on
I
him.
legitimately need it.
Then do you ask him for it?
It's like, give me the book. If you want the combination weapon, I need the book. Also, you don't deserve it for what just happened.
Yeah, but
Vergil gives you a very stern look and says, "What did you just say?"
You heard me.
Vergil
I'm tired.
picks
and
you
pissed
up by
at
your
you.
fucking shirt and says, "What did you just
can
say?"
I break it up? Can I break it up once I see him
Okay,
pick him up?
Hey guys, chill
I
out.
would actually. Okay, sorry.
Man just told him that, like, one of the few mementos of his friends that have died is not something he deserves.
Avril is going to actually like step.
Yeah, I
in
was going to
between
do the
them and
same.
go, okay,
Yeah.
probably don't both act like 12-year-olds right now.
What we need to be doing is
Actually,
working
you're-
together to get this done instead of squabbling like little kids.
Everyone, calm down. He needs the book. You don't need. But he needs the book. You don't need to talk to him like that. It was kind of immature what he did back there, but it still saved us in a way.
Yeah, that's why I said
Did
just
you not
don't
notice
have
that
it.
The elemental just sort of left after that.
That's why I said just don't let it get in the way of the mission. That's all I'm saying. And then I'm just gonna go leave to my house to go to sleep.
I'm not getting any sleep.
The reason why
Yeah.
I am so open to being friendly with Wind is because there is a partially unspoken agreement that myself and her
Agreement?
unspoken agreement because of the fact she saved me once that I technically owe her. Not so far as to let her kill anyone, I say, pointing at Andrew.
Yeah. After he says she saved him, I'd stop before getting out to teleport away. I turn around. Like I said, as long as it does not stop our mission, I don't care. Because it helped us.
Wait.
Who saved
She
you?
saved you?
Yes,
Are
I was
Okay, this might
in
sound like a
a
weird question,
combat
but-
with fire, and
What?
she stopped one of the blows that was going to kill me.
This might sound like a weird question, but she like looks around like genuinely confused before saying, "Are they capable of empathy?"
I mean, they're sentient. Almost nearly.
The
nearly
harpy
all sentient
laughs
creatures.
her ass off.
I mean, I know that Earth is an idiot, but
They are completely self-serving. But sometimes you can use someone's hubris against them.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes that idea then.
What?
I have not had an extended conversation with any of them either, so I can't really tell you.
Wait, but why did she save you? That doesn't make any sense. What?
Well, the first thing I could think of was to piss off fire.
Fair enough.
They're
Wait,
not exactly friends with each other, they just all want to kill one of us. Wind wants to kill the Pink Ranger, because the Pink Ranger can kill her. She doesn't care about me.
Well, do they hate each other? Now this is genuine confusion on Spencer's part.
It seems to just be a mutual agreement to work with each other, be associates, not
I-
friends.
Right, so
work
how
with
many of
each
you
other
are...
as long as they're trying to
co-workers.
kill their own ranger.
How many of you are familiar with the term Machiavellian politics?
I know it.
They sort of do. They do what they can to do what they want, but if one of them pisses off the other, they're probably going to try to ruin the other.
Wait, but
Okay.
doesn't it seem kind of strange to anyone else that they only target one person? I mean, we know actively that any of us can kill any of the elementals.
Well, if their
Vergil
ranger
has
is
seen
dead,
that happen.
the only evidence is that when their other ranger is dead, their elemental can be killed once the ranger is dead. That's the thing that we've seen so far, anyways. Is that if their ranger is dead, it can be killed by another ranger. That's not their corresponding one.
I don't
And
think
so
we've ever
long as an
talked
elemental is dead, the ranger will not appear.
Fair
Did-
enough.
about to ask this: can any elemental kill one of us, or can the water one only kill me? Is that how that works? Or could the red one possibly kill one of us and not you?
They probably don't want to, but they probably
I'm-
can.
Pretty sure? I assume that there is something about how they work that makes it so that they don't specifically target us, even if they can kill us.
That is very strange.
Not targeting and
Maybe
killing us is different things. I guess
Maybe
it just
it
has
has
been
something
tried.
to do with the magic that makes up their element. I mean, we're tied together.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's
It's
likely the case.
midnight. How about we go home, get some rest, and talk about this when we're fully awake?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
12:45
Go
right now.
home, get some sleep.
I still
He
need
says, looking at
Pointed
everyone in
Spencer.
his living room.
I pointed at Spencer directly.
his house.
You, go. You can read the book later. I'm sorry for reacting like that, but
Apologies, I didn't mean it meant so much. That was a joke on my end. I'm still getting used to jokes. I'm sorry about that.
try not.
I can still use the book though, because I don't plan on showing up here until a little later tomorrow.
I'll read through the book myself, see what I can gain.
Alright. When I get it, I'm gonna digitize it.
Alright, away to bed.
So everyone, opens their respective portal, goes to their home, sleeps. I would like a little character. Once all that goes, and Virgil just sits down and rests for a little bit. Drag was up the entire time listening. So
You have something to say.
of course I do. I heard that and saw that interaction. So what are you gonna tell them?
What
Specifically
are
about
you-
the wind elemental. Oh, don't avoid the question like you normally do.
I'm just giving you your normal response.
Touche. This is
If
why I
I were a
chose you.
dragon, there would have been smoke coming out of my nose.
This is why I chose you. But seriously, they have the right to know.
Run me through exactly what you're talking about. There's a few things that have happened with all of the elementals.
What I'm guessing is he's thinking to himself. He's like really scratching his head. It was right before the fatal attack that she stopped. Remember, you were discussing with Isabella? Was that the original Pinks? He's like scratching his head. You
You're
were
a dragon. You don't have good memory.
You're right. It's awful. But
Yes, it
then
is.
again, a seal also happened twice, as well as you, and both of our memories have been screwed up because of it.
Well, yeah, spending multiple centuries stuck in a time lock tends to do that to you, doesn't it?
Dragon looks you dead in the eyes, like, really?
I can't even remember if you guys were time locked or just sitting there doing nothing.
I was time locked with you. These others, my companions, were unlocked. Because their respective champion died.
I understand.
It was, I believe her name was Elizabeth. I can't think of it at the moment. But you were referring to her and talking to her, and this was like towards your stronger stages of being Rangers, and I can't remember if that was because I told you. I believe I referred to you afterwards. That wasn't Elizabeth you talked to. like Drag's getting annoyed because he cannot remember.
Can only somewhat remember it. I remember her saving me. I remember something about Elizabeth.
I'm getting pissed. We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna go to bed. I'm getting pissed.
I'll head to bed after reminiscing. Maybe I
And you hear stomp as he goes further into the window.
Have a good sleep.
I'll try.
I'm leaving Cerberus's area. Click. Clicks a button on one of the consoles.
And then morning comes. I'll say, Spencer would like to probably wake up a little early. Let's say 9:30.
Yeah, since I didn't get the book, yeah.
Yeah, a little 9:30, and Spencer's the first command center. Of course, open the seal, go through that tight squeeze, and then in the command center you go.
I'm thinking that eventually. I'm just gonna piss Spencer off every single time.
Kicks it every time he goes through it.
No, like I'm fixing that. Kicks it. Ow, ow, ow.
Well, I just imagine the first time he brought like computer stuff down. He's like he brought it all in, and then he sees the gap, and it's like he's looking at this big computer like PC in his hand. He's like, oh no.
Just takes the swords and just chops a bigger opening.
Yeah, it's basically probably what he did.
So Spencer, you get there, and you're the only one here at the moment. Like,
look for
Vergil is asleep on the couch.
Yeah,
holding that book like it's a precious object.
Vergil's just knocked out, holding it like to death. Like it's
what, the blanket?
No, the book.
Well, that's fine. I didn't wait for him to wake up. He said he read it over, so I can just get him to inform me on stuff. I'm gonna digitize it later, so it won't essentially matter in the end.
Okay, fair enough. I'd say as you pretty much wait, suddenly the Kraken jolts up because he realizes you're and sort of climbs onto the wall, bringing himself up out of the water.
I'm waving my arms viciously, like shh.
What are you doing? Oh. It's like his
all the swords are just watching Vergil like, aw.
and like an idiot, he just says, "Oh, I'll go back down." He just lets go of the wall and splash into the water, and the water just shoots up and just Spencer. Oh crap!
I just slowly look at Vergil, make sure he didn't wake up.
No. Funny enough, not a single drop on him.
Okay, I just slowly walk over to the console and start working on the weapon
Screech,
quietly.
scooch every time he steps.
You start working on the console. I'm not gonna like a roll for this because you start working on it, and it's been around a couple times. You get the combination weapons again. Try your work at that. That I would like. Technology, please.
Got it. Advantage.
Who's
So
next gonna
glad
be
I
wake
picked
up?
that.
Do you want us to roll to see who wakes up first to get back here?
Not really. I know who.
Holy
Okay.
crap!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw out there
Hold
that
up, I'm rolling another d20 for the advantage.
Hold
See if
on.
it got any better.
Uh,
No, it didn't.
No.
No.
23.
I've rolled up.
I'm just gonna note that whatever order you have in there is probably if Avril is not the last one to wake up, I will dispute you.
All right. I was thinking that because Liz is actually as you roll that and like start like making them and like okay now I'm starting to see it a little better. Liz suddenly squeezes through the crack. I really gotta fix that.
Oh God, what are you guys doing?
Smells like the sea in here.
I'm just waving my arms. Shush!
I just give him a look like,
And then I point at Vergil.
oh.
I assume at this point is just kind of poodling, like rolling, just it's nighty-night time.
He needs sleep.
His face, when he's awake, it's a natural bitch face. Yeah, resting bitch face.
That is something I will point out, is Vergil has, basically when everyone else is at school, been dealing with, like, the equivalent of, like, putty attacks.
Yeah.
Is it doing what now? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that one.
Like, when you guys are at school and can't leave, he's been dealing with, like, the putty attacks, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure probably one or two of us could probably leave, depending on what class. But that could be for later.
So, Liz.
So he hasn't gotten a lot of sleep, because that also happens at night.
Liz, you come in and with that whole shush and you're understanding sleep. You see Spencer in his left hand, very miniature versions of all of your like a 3D outline of all of your power weapons, magical weapons, and you see two of them he actually locked in place, like they're like actually like he's coming along.
Can I take a look at that? Well,
I guess, can I I just make basically I want to keep the ones in my hand, I make like a second copy for her.
You make a second copy, and what you have so far, it's Vergil's dragon sword with the Raiju daggers on the very tip, and you realized, oh, these can lock in place.
hmm. So are the ones I have in my hand the ones that aren't connected yet?
No, you have the same thing I'm holding, there's just two of them now.
Okay. Can I have a look at it and just see if there's another way that the other weapons that aren't connected yet could fit?
Give me. This is weird. Give me.
Technology too, right? Because that's what I roll for.
Give me technology, please.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot give you advantage on that. It only works for me.
DC
Well,
is 20.
that's okay.
You can do the help
man,
action,
if
but
only-
that's fine.
If I had a... Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Let me pull up
Since
my...
we're both working on it, can I
Because I
actually give
rolled
you
an
help action?
18 on my D20. Hang on. I'm getting a call. I have to take this.
Alright, fair enough.
Can I give you help action since we're working on the same project?
Just give her edge. That's really it.
Yeah, just let her re-roll it one more time, I guess.
Sure.
Or not, since either or works. Because I already rolled.
I actually feel like it's alright.
Alright, fair
Like, I
enough.
feel like the edge would make a little bit more sense. because it's like it's two different perspectives of the same thing, and that could really help.
So yeah, she gets advantage. But what was the DC again? Just for the viewers.
20.
Okay.
20.
DC is 20.
Alright.
I just beat the snot out of that DC. My D6s have been very gracious today.
I made that roll, my bitch.
Oh, you made the roll your bitch, eh?
Dude, I could. Sorry, I just remembered the meme that freaking. I don't know, but I just remembered the meme Steven sent me, and I can just imagine my character giving Vergil some beans. This motherfucker eating beans.
But I'll say like as like when she gets
if
back,
that
she can
scenario
reroll.
pops up, but that's
But
I
when
just see that
the
as
next
funny.
one to enter is Andrew, and
I'm
Andrew,
back
you know, go ahead and roll me another one because he did give you the help action.
Advantage.
So you get to roll with another one.
Another D20.
Yeah, and you're gonna take the highest between those two. DC is still. As you're working on it though, Liz.
Well, I rolled a 17 on my second one, but what I was thinking is, hang on, where is it?
And
I was thinking if I could do.
Technology. Do you have anything in technology at all?
No, that's why she just
No,
rolled
but
a straight.
what I was thinking of is if I could part of the team on myself. Because as a free action, you can apply one upshift to the roll of any ally within 60 feet of you that can understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah, that would. I think that could make sense. Just sing a little ditty to yourself.
Okay.
sure.
You
That
just get,
sounds-
that just makes a D2.
Come on.
If you get a 2, you get it.
It's a 2!
All right.
Let's go.
And
So,
I'm like, I steal my brain for a little bit, and I'm like, all right, you got this. You're smart. You got this.
Andrew actually goes through that tight squeeze as you sneeze. Go away. All right, I did. Here, just excuse me. I gotta sneeze one more. No, okay, it's gone.
Man, that is a little
All right,
tight.
so yeah, so as you come, get out of that tight squeeze, you see sort of, no, you don't sort of see. You see Liz sort of expand these 3D models to like life size, and you see her with your, like a copy of your heartbeat blasters, and you're like, she looks at them, looks at the edge, like the end of her battle axe, looks at it, looks at her end of the battle axe, sees that there's a clip, and was like a clip up at the top of the blasters, and connects them, and they stay in place to the each of the blades.
Hey, look at that!
So now
Sick.
we got two. So now what now all we have is my shield. So when we put that together, that should be relatively easy actually to figure out from here.
Well, the difficult part is your shield, because what the hell do you do with that big ass thing?
I actually already know I can split it in half, so that I found out on my own.
But
We just gotta find out where the two halves connect to the rest of this abomination.
yeah,
Probably.
yeah, that's the big
Right.
beast of the problem, isn't it? Yeah.
Can we try that, Steven? Can I just like loop? The blooping is putting the two shields, you know, top and bottom, or like
You go to split the shield, and it doesn't want to split. Even the 3D model doesn't want to split.
I do the trick. I push them together, then split them apart.
Give me one moment.
Reference to anyone who can hear this. This is what I imagine the for reference, anyone who can hear that typing sound, that's what Spencer sounds like when he's going at the console.
Yeah.
That's me, by the way. I apologize. So you try, and like it just doesn't want to budge.
Maybe you might have been
Like,
mistaken.
you even try to push it in, and it doesn't budge.
Swear this first last time. That better not have been a dream.
Maybe we did it in the wrong sequence. Maybe you're supposed to split the shield first and then put them together. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy here.
Okay. I'll take any advice I can get. I'd start fiddling with my shield, I guess.
I mean, most Power Rangers teams put the things together in a sequence. We might have just done it wrong. That's what locked your shield
Just getting
in
the parts
place.
together now.
Mm-hmm,
I'm assuming that the daggers and the stuff doesn't go together right at the end.
You guys are, fiddling with it, and very, very tiredly, and a little bedhead, Avril gets, squeezes through the entrance.
My God.
Yeah, I just kind of like wander in. Pretty clear that I woke up maybe a minute ago.
Dude,
Actually, can I add a character thing?
Sure.
She completely forgot to change out of pajamas before she teleported in.
In pajamas.
I'm looking at her and I'm like,
Lord have
dude,
mercy.
you look like shit. Why are you here?
What? It's a meeting, right?
Dude, girl, you didn't get
Vergil's
enough
still
sleep,
asleep.
did you?
Vergil
I
still
just got sleep. 4 hours of sleep.
Oh,
Vergil is
you
awakened.
summer child.
Huh? Oh, Vergil wakes up.
Ah, the other Sleeping Beauty is now awake.
You see 3 people hunched over trying to solve a hologram, and you see, you see my character wander in with a pair of, like, I'm gonna say plaid pajama pants and an oversized bleach hoodie.
I'm fiddling with the little models in my hand. I'm just happy that I was able to make a connection with them.
Yeah, when you wake up, you see me, and I say that phrase. Oh, looks like the other Sleeping Beauty is awake, and then I'm just looking at you, waiting to see what you do.
I very lightly put the book down. Sort of groggily walk over and unmute Cerberus.
I've been talking for 2 hours!
Of course you have.
There's a mute button?
Of course you have, and yes, you're a very good boy.
No, it's like that was the left head. You hear the middle head say, "No, there's only a mutant button for my window."
Ah,
Because
damn.
I snore.
Yeah. You're all good boys.
I say, ah, damn, and I snap my fingers. As if I didn't want to hear any more sass today.
To get
Murphy's
6
just-
hours of sleep.
staring you down.
Hey, that's good.
Achievement unlocked.
I like that. I like achievement unlocked. That was good.
Anyways,
You awake feeling
Any of-
well rested.
for the most part.
Has anyone told him about coffee?
Oh, I love coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee's great.
Coffee.
You would know what
What?
coffee is.
I know what coffee is.
New coffee. Espresso.
What does that even mean?
Oh,
All he knows is
you
dark.
gotta try it.
It reaches 10 a.m.
Coffee shops were a thing in cities back when, like,
5 hour.
I was
1600s.
born.
Espresso shots like they are today were not.
So with as you guys are talking about espresso, suddenly the duplicate alarm goes off.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I was gonna try to find.
12 in the morning.
And
Fast.
the
An
white
hour and
seal
back.
appears and starts rotating clockwise over you. All of you are put through it, and the 3D image of East Valley is there. This time it is in the main city, and it is the red dot that's pulsing is above it. Water.
I'm pulling up cameras for this.
Yeah.
Oh, you see this thing as clear as day. It's the same thing you encountered last night, and it is just throwing water bombs into buildings, and they are exploding because it seems to be very explosive.
Let's get going before he hurts any more people.
But there is a scene you see, Spencer.
You can't. I'm sorry, it's so good.
Spencer,
Sorry.
you do see a scene. The water duplicate picks up I'll say looks middle-aged man, and puts him into its chest. You see their form turn into energy. It sort of move forward, and the clothes leak out.
Ugh.
Yep, let's get going before he does that to any more
We
people.
need to go.
Virgil
right
does not look surprised.
We need to go right now.
Well, yeah, press button, we go. Well, we're on
Virgil
our
is
pole.
already
I'm
grabbed.
pushing the button as fast as possible.
Yeah,
Liz is
grab.
ready.
Yeah, grab my guns before, so I don't have to
Because
waste
I
mana.
hear because I hear as fast as possible, Spencer pushes the button before you guys have a chance to grab.
No.
I mean, we can summon them. It's a free action. I mean,
Yeah, so
Well, yeah.
seal appears above all of you, and right as the seal hits the top of your forehead, your Zords are sucked from their windows and thrown into your chest.
Virgil just looks at you like, oh, you cunt.
As all of you are then transported
better we let more
to
people die.
the middle of the people are fleeing, and right when the last person leaves appear, turn counterclockwise, and you guys are in front of the water elemental, a water duplicate, and it's just looking at you guys.
Hey, so
No,
something I
this
just
might have been
thought
a bad idea, actually.
Well, I guess
actually,
it's...
something I just thought of.
No, continue,
Can
go.
we morph now, please?
Well,
It's
well,
morphin' time.
we'll let Avril say something. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna point out that, like, so there's a lot. So there were like people nearby. I know you said the last person just left, but presumably people are like looking back. Did they just see us teleport in?
No, none of them looked back.
Well, yeah,
Because
because
they
this is
turned
the
the corner.
this
They
is also
turned the
Power
corner.
Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Well, I guess it's
No.
morphin' time, fellas. Let's get it.
It is.
We want to try the phrase again, or are we just gonna say it happens?
I don't even remember what it is
So
remotely.
no. So before that, as you guys appear, just I get to redeem myself. Apparently, I'm useless. How would I show them I'm not? Is what the water elemental, water duplicate says.
Are you high? Can you guys get high? What are you talking about?
Spencer, as you say, the water duplicate looks at you. Oh, you're my target.
Nice job.
You just figured that out.
Hey! So, we're running, right?
No, because it's morphin' time.
Right, morphing. That thing.
All right, so
Yay.
if you guys would like to, you can all say the phrase. If you guys do not want to,
Yes.
we can just go into we can go into more.
Go back to, I gotta go through my notes and find the phrase.
Let's say it.
With
Let me find the phrase.
Virgil activates his silent morph function.
The phrase is
what-
we summon the power of all the natural elements. In case all of you would like to try to say it together.
Yes.
All right, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll count it down, and on go, I'll go 3, 2, 1, go, and after I say go, say it. All right.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
we summon the power of the natural
Summon the
elements.
power of the natural
elements.
That's that. I'll take it.
True.
I'll I know that man just said it as fast as possible. You guys say that,
Sorry.
except for Virgil, as he just knew what to do by now. But each of you take the power chest as it exudes out of you and clamps down onto your left wrist. Each of you open the jaw of your respected Zord heads on your morpher. Click the button to close it. Your left hand is imbued with magic from your Zord. As don't forget, by the way, to take away 5 for morphing. As Virgil opens his palm forward. Liz, you open your palm downward. Spencer, you open your palm to the right. Avril, you just open your left palm to the right. And Andrew, you open your palm upward. As your each individual seals with both your Zord seal and your seal sort of interlock and slowly start spinning clockwise towards you. As it hits you, this magical energy, each of your respective color, is immediately apparent as this magical energy this magical essence energy sort of sort of lathers off of you as it is passing through you, revealing that everyone has that golden stripe from the left shoulder down to their left breast, which from that point it diagonals to the right, hitting your almost hip joint, and then it goes straight down the right middle of the leg, revealing this very nice construct between black color, the black stripe, your respective color, black stripe, respective color, except for Liz, which is gold, black the entire way down. On your right breast, each of you have your respective symbol there, and each of you have your individual, with the right side of the gold stripe being completely your color. The seal, once it finishes, launches out your respective Zords. Andrew, once your finishes down from below, you feel the sudden surge to look up as your harpy explodes from your body, roaring upward, doing a backflip, and as you then look forward, the harpy's arms sort of comfortably hug you around your head, and as they hug you, suddenly your helmet appears with the visor and the crown of feathers with the earpieces. For Avril, after it finishes, you feel this sudden jolt by your left shoulder as you get into like a very ready position with your arms, as Raiju shoots out and dashes between you, forming these bolts of lightning, as suddenly it faces you head on and charges at you with the electricity formed gathering all around your head. And suddenly it's behind you and it chomps down, revealing your visor with the electric marks around your earpiece. For Liz, after it goes all the way above you, Cerberus launches upward, grabbing the air, sort of warping it to where it needs to step, and sort of slowly but surely wraps around you, as all three heads sort of just clamp down, the middle head onto your head, the left onto your left shoulder, and the right to your right, revealing these Cerberus shoulder pads. And the clamp is that very classic, almost Dino Charge feel/Dino Thunder as the chomp happens, revealing your visor with teeth inside the visor, with Cerberus eyes and the very dog-like barking on the top of the helmet.
Nice.
Spencer, after it gets done coming from your left, you feel this very liquid type substance leave from your right shoulder as the area around you becomes filled with water, and you're sort of floating for a brief moment as suddenly tentacles wrap from the darker ends of the water completely around your body and then your head, and right as it sort of wraps around your eyes and you can't see anything, suddenly a helmet appears with these indents and carvings of tentacles coming down from your visor, with the headpiece upper end being that more of a Kraken style of detail. With Vergil, you feel the eruption come out from your back, this fiery heat come from your back as your dragon is launched backwards. Quickly, it stops its momentum and then charges back at you, sort of not hugging you, but ramming into your back, pushing you forward, like almost making you stumble. As you quickly catch yourself and look up, when a bite happens, that same Dino Thunder, Dino Charge crunch happens, revealing your visor, a very dragon-like headpiece with scales on the back, and a very interesting wing marking on your back part of your ranger suit.
All right.
Everyone is now morphed.
All right.
Very nice.
Time to roll initiation.
Before initiative, he says, "Oh, would you look at that? You changed right on cue." As the deer skull opens its jaw, and 15 water replicants appear as it just splashes onto the ground, and from that water it made these little, I say little because they're only 4'9", these 4'9" humanoid water figures that are almost constantly swirling vortexes sort of appear with white glowing eyes and no mouth, just coming from them.
Steven, I gotta ask if did our explosion go off behind us?
Of course it did.
Of
Okay,
course.
cool. I'm gonna make note. We need to do that turned around next time so they blow up.
All right, please roll me initiative, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Alright.
First of all, nat 20.
Yo!
First of all, 8.
Where is
I go
my
fast
initiative?
again.
And then
Oh, it's a D4 is my initiative, not a D2. I'm an idiot.
okay, I'm just gonna say I rolled a nat 20 and a 2 on my D2.
Ah. And see, kids, this is why you should never let somebody use their own dice. They're always loaded.
Loaded dice.
Well, Vergil, well, half of them. It's a 50-50.
Hey, at least my dice are a little more balanced than Vergil's have been this entire time.
Yeah, you got like 2 19s in a row. At one
you've
point or
been
another.
getting 19s and 20s this whole
what
game.
is
That is
hey,
true.
Touche.
Andrew,
Yo,
what is your speed?
my speed is 7.
Thumbs up. All right. So, okay. I'm making order. That's why I asked.
Me and Avril rolled the same.
Yeah, we got the same.
Oh yeah, I got 5. Oh yeah, put your numbers in so he just knows. Solid number, not the.
So am I supposed to re-roll if you get the same? No, right, it goes to speed in that case when
Yeah.
you get the same as somebody else, right?
My speed is 5.
So yeah, you easily beat out
My
Spencer's.
speed is... What's my speed? It's 7.
I didn't have anything in mind though, so
I just want to know the reason why I ask is in tied.
Yeah,
Just
I probably tied with one of the duplicates. Twitch in that case, I might just try and switch
yeah,
it.
but me and Spencer tied, so I was letting you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Is she going first or?
Yeah, it would be me since I have
Yeah.
a higher speed.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if we need to re-roll.
You can after
No,
the
no,
first
no.
round, which is what I might do.
I might not. It might not. Go away.
It depends how many replicants go before I do.
That is, yeah.
You know what? That is very true.
Because there's 15 of the fuckers, and knowing Steven, he's gonna roll for each of them individually.
Oh,
False.
No,
False.
he's doing it in a
Never
group.
roll for 15.
For attacks, yes, but
Mini.
for
That's
initiative,
mini.
no.
Well, that means there's 16 of them. Well, there's 15 replicants. There's 5 of us. That means we each get 3.
Alrighty. I have the turn order. Liz, you go first.
How far away are the replicants from me?
The replicants seem about 20 feet.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my blade blaster and get it in blade mode, and I'm gonna go and try and slice one to ribbons.
You get an upshift.
Wait, was it her axe or blade blaster? Sorry.
Blade blaster.
Okay. My brain decided to die.
Do I get an upshift for using blade blaster?
Yep.
You do.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm gonna attack with might.
Might. Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thanks, dice. Okay. Upshift, so I use all the dice that are underneath.
No,
Yeah.
no. Well, no. You use the one above it.
You use the next one up.
Specializations where you use all of them. Upshift is you go up
So
a
this
level
is
in
blade
dice.
blaster, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. Is this targeting?
No,
No,
it's
this
just
is
melee.
might. I'm
Melee.
using the
Oh,
blade.
very nice. Get in there.
Okay. So, wow. Alright, I'll take it.
How high is this number?
Pretty
Ooh.
high.
That hits.
Take it. It's a good dice roll. I'll take it.
That hits.
I'm going to stab it like the little bitch that it is.
All right, so like you run up to one of the water replicants and you just stab it right through the center, and it just looks at you and just splashes onto you.
Oh God, Steven. Now I'm wet.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Also, Steven, you made the noise you made just now. It was the putty patroller noise.
Yeah, damn right it was.
Anyway.
So this is for reference to players now. The water replicants will have the putty noise.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
Anyway, Liz is like, let's go. I'm mildly annoyed that she's wet, but pretty happy. She's doing
Fair
her
enough.
favorite thing, kicking
Fair
ass.
enough.
Getting
Any
wet.
reactions?
Not at the moment.
All right. So now it is the duplicate's turn.
All of them.
No, duplicate, not replicants.
Oh
Duplicate
dear.
will look at you, Liz, and be like, "Ah, I know I'm not supposed to, but you are the closest to me." And then his head starts moving in a clock sequence, and it goes tick, 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 tick. I need you to roll me survival.
Interesting. Well, that didn't turn out very well. I rolled a 5.
All right, so with that 5, suddenly tick, 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 and it comes back into place, and everyone except for you, Liz, sees his eyes grow green, and everything in front of you vanishes.
What the fuck?
As suddenly you feel and hear stomp, like bum, 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 as the earth elemental is suddenly walking towards you.
What the hell? Why are you here?
Can all of us? Oh, sorry.
No, none of you see it. You just.
I mean, can I
hear
can I tell that Liz is acting differently after what happened? Since I'm her closest friend, I guess I could do that for a free roll on my turn, but that'd
that'd definitely be on your turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why are you here? What are you doing here?
Is the answer you get.
Okay, fine.
Growling.
But still going to the duplicate's turn. It'll look at Blue, and 3 water orbs will appear in its hand, in its right arm, and he'll chunk them at you.
What's the number you need, Steven?
What is your evasion?
Evasion? 15.
Yes. Okay, so he throws them, and you quickly, and you duck quickly as all 3 of them go, and just splash behind you, and you're like,
You had to make them evasion.
you're like,
I have 1 life, Steven.
you're like, ha, that was it.
Well, I hope you guys have fun fighting my my duplicate. I'm dead.
No, it missed you.
Okay.
So the explosion does
Okay,
nothing, but you saw it explode.
Yeah. As sort of it reaches inside of itself. Now this is his standard action. As he pulls out this orb of this little blue crystal in the middle, and all the water around it starts to get very violent off. As he looks up, his eyes still glowing those bright green, and he says, "If this hits anyone except Blue, I think I die. But oh well!" And just blast it towards Blue. What is your evasion? 15?
15.
Oh, everyone?
No, what is... Damn it, dice. 14.
Wow.
As this sphere of water comes flying past you, and he's like, "Oh, I overshot it." As it lands into a building, and instead of splashing like water, it dents the wall and continues to go through it.
Dang.
Well, that defies all of the laws of physics.
Am I seeing any of this, or am I still
You
in a
don't
weird
see
place?
a thing.
You just see the earth elemental.
Yeah, slowly coming towards you. It will also. So I think that's it.
I need more help.
Yes, that is it for its turn. It is now Vergil. What would you like to do? It's Vergil. Oh, wait, hold on. We are missing something.
No, you got everyone.
No, that's everybody.
No, we're missing something very important.
Oh, music.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, while we're on that
Wait.
break, I keep confusing replicants and duplicates.
Replicants are putties, small boys. Duplicates are bigger ones.
Then my statement I made to you in DMs is the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Copyright claimed. Let's go.
That's
no,
my-
this isn't Common Rider music.
It is not.
Oh, no, that one. Oh,
no
well, the ones
copyright
beforehand, let
claim,
me rephrase. This is the ones
Yeah.
before.
So with this, now we can continue.
Vergil, what will he do?
What will Vergil do?
What will the quirked up white boy do?
You are awful.
Go with the
He's
sauce?
not only white. He's not only white. He's a redhead white, which is even worse.
Yeah, he's a
Listen,
ginger.
Just because I'm disabled doesn't mean.
Doesn't mean you can bully me.
Let's get back to it, please.
I got Steven with that one.
Steven needs a minute.
It's a wombo combo.
No, I can continue. Let's.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
Can I get a review of like whatever's happening right now?
All right, so technically, Liz just killed a replicant, like stabbed it right through its chest and it exploded. You saw Spencer barely on both of them, just narrowly, well, except for, well, the first one narrowly dodged 3 exploding water balls, and the third one was a sphere of water that the duplicate overshot and just whish past Spencer, hit a wall, dented the wall, and then continued to go through the wall.
I see.
Also, the duplicate's eyes are glowing for some reason.
The little dudes.
Replicants.
Are any of them nearby me?
20 feet away.
My boy's still tired. Sort of looks at the fact he doesn't have a weapon right now, shrugs, and runs up to deck one of them.
Just Markiplier
Alrighty.
meme running from the
Alright,
shadow.
Give me the melee.
I just imagine the
It's either
Markiplier
might
meme.
or finesse.
No,
It's
get,
might.
Yeah,
what
it's
is
mine.
it?
A strike is
Steven?
finesse.
Yeah,
Steven,
brawling
can you
is
tell
mine.
me when it's been a minute, so that way I can activate my ability?
It's
Yes.
might and it stuns if it hits. Also, D2 damage.
Facts.
Might.
Wait, is it D2?
Also, stun is a different effect. It downshifts your thing to like do something, and there's another one, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, brawling is like the only thing that you have to roll to deal damage with.
and fighting, but yeah. You can stun, which is downshift or just blunt damage.
So, what is the attack roll?
The attack roll is
Yes. 14, that'll hit.
Yep.
So
and then...
you run up and you do like that jumping Superman punch, but instead of hitting him in the jaw,
2 damage.
you go right through his chest, and it just explodes and water goes everywhere.
That was a crit, wasn't it? If it was a D4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else? And it's your standard action movement.
Don't have anything else.
All right. That will end your turn. Avril.
Do you have anything else to do? No.
Oh, punch him.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay. So there's the duplicant, and how spread apart are the replicants? Because you said there's 15 of them.
So some of them are shoulder to shoulder, as in the first 5 are first 3 are shoulder to shoulder, and the other 10 have 5 feet of distance between them.
Wait, were 2 already taken out?
Oh, was I cutting out? Yes,
No, I said
2
were 2 already taken out.
Yes, 2 have already been taken
Oh,
out.
nice. Okay. I'm gonna go to the 3 that are shoulder to shoulder, and I'm just gonna try to multi-hit them. How far are they from me?
They're 20 feet from you. You have to use 20 feet.
They're 20 feet? Okay.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, that's within my normal movement.
Yeah, it's 30, yes. You have 30.
Okay, so I'm gonna rush over to them. I'd also like to use... What's the name of that skill? I would like to use... Strike bonus, so I'm gonna spend a personal power to upshift my first melee attack.
Alright.
Huh?
So, are you using... You're punching them, correct?
I actually have to pull out my daggers first.
Alright, that is a free action.
Yes.
And the
There's
mana's
mana
taken
cost
away.
to that,
Yeah,
right?
1.
That's
Or
right.
personal power
Yeah, 1
cost
mana is
to me.
taken.
How much mana is that? Oh, I forgot.
1.
Deduct.
Did you take away the 5 from morphing?
I actually forgot to reset my mana completely. So 5 from morphing and how much from weapon?
1.
Okay, so
You
that's
get
6.
down to 15.
Well, no, I have 23, so...
Okay. Then you're, what, 18?
Huh?
Like, what,
16?
17?
17, yeah. 17, that's right, I think. Plus 5, yeah, 17. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend a personal power to upshift my first attack.
Alrighty.
Alright. And I'm using the Raiju daggers for this. So.
Yes.
What are the
Let's see
Raiju daggers
that.
again? I'm actually gonna need to double check. Sorry, I completely forgot how anything works.
The Raiju daggers are finesse.
I'm double checking. They're a... Okay, they're a finesse weapon. They do have a +2. Oh no, +4 because of the upshift.
Mm-hmm. Facts. You're good. It do be like that. That hits.
13, is that hits?
That's a
That
crit!
Nice! Oh my god,
qu-
it is!
Quickly, you're running over, and then suddenly, as you get within 10 feet, you bolt forward, and the replicant had no idea you're suddenly, and you just strike it quickly as it just bursts into water and goes everywhere.
Okay, I would then like to strike its bodies with my remaining attacks.
Yes.
actually something I wanted to ask about. Where was it? Where is it? Never mind, I was thinking of a different thing.
Alright.
I was gonna ask if the lightning and the water do any kind of.
No, nothing happens.
Okay,
Is
cool.
there not even
Magic
a cool
water.
flavoring of a bunch of sparks?
I mean, yeah, sure. Sparks go flying everywhere, but they don't connect to the others.
Well, that doesn't hit. So I'm
Nope.
gonna try to re-hit the second
To the
one.
left one, you sort of go wide.
I'm gonna try to circle back on the left one, and then whether it hits or not, I'm gonna go to the last one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. It does not.
Oh. God damn, that first one was so good, my actually sucked so bad.
Yeah, 6 does not hit. As you go to circle back around and kick, this one sort of it becomes almost formless as it drops to the ground and you just kick at air. You're like, I swore it was there a minute ago. As you suddenly like get back into position, like in the ready position, suddenly the water on the ground forms back into the swirling vortex humanoids.
Okay, I have one last attack I can make this round. 12.
Doesn't hit.
13's the limit.
13's the PC.
As you this time you go to attack it this time, but with extra water that it gained from the water on the ground, it sort of clashes with your hit, and water from its extra water it gains sort of just dissipates and gets splashed everywhere else, but it's still remaining as it clashed with you.
Alright.
That will be the end of your turn, I believe.
I
Me,
technically
three
do have
turns.
free actions, and there is something I'm curious about here. I'm not necessarily going to do this right now, but I just wanted to ask about the triple strike attack. The ability I have. It's specifically worded as you can, whenever you make a finesse attack action, spend personal power to attack with each of your hands at no penalty. It doesn't say it has to be successful, so if I miss, could I still use triple strike?
Yes, but however, on the declaration of attack, like you say, oh, I'm going to attack, and I'll use a personal. Like, you have to do it before you roll.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Yeah. We know for next
I
time now.
technically have a bunch of free actions left, but I can't really think of anything I'm going to do with them, so... Yeah, I'll
Alright.
turn there.
Alright, Spencer!
Okay. Can I use? So I have 3 free actions. Can I use all of them to pull my shield out?
Sure, you use all your free actions.
And
A blue magical seal appears to your right, and you're like, ooh, a handle! Oh, I forgot how heavy this thing was! And you pull it out, and now there's a shield in front. Like, and completely covering your body.
Okay. Well, they're 20 feet in front of me, so who looks like they're in the most danger right now? Liz or Avril?
Liz is just standing still. Avril actually...
Like,
So
how
that
many
looks
are...
pretty cool. Two are around Avril. Technically, two in front of Liz 10 feet away, and 2 in front of Vergil 10 feet away.
Multiple choice. Well, I'm gonna use the Kraken shield, and I guess I'm gonna attack the ones...
They are 20. The 2 next to Avril are 20 feet away, and the ones behind them are 30 feet away.
Okay, so I'm attacking the ones in front of Avril. Okay, those are the closest to me, I guess. I'm
What would
attacking
be
with
your
I'm
movement
attacking
with the shield?
I don't need any movement. The reach of the Kraken shield is 20 feet.
Facts.
Alright, that's a finesse. So it's gonna be... Alright, let's hope this works. Since you said they were side by side, am I gonna be able to hit both of them?
Hold on a minute. Avril,
Nope.
Yes.
your last hit connected.
Oh, it did?
Yes. I forgot finesse goes with evasion, not my bad. As
Oh, okay.
Well, it can be
We are a
whichever
little
what
bit-
you think.
yeah, we rewound a little bit as it goes to clash. It thought that it had enough to sustain your hit, and then you go right through its arm and through its chest, and just and it just splashes in.
Okay, so
Well-
there's actually only one in front of me. Does that change your actions at all, Spencer?
Well, I rolled already, so I don't know if I could re-roll for that, because I rolled...
Well,
I'm
you
letting
were
you
working with
know-
incorrect information, so I think
Yeah,
I think you should be able
I'll
to
let you
take
re-roll.
that.
That's on my bad.
Well,
That's a
then
bad.
I guess... So, are the ones in front of... Vergil, are they closer to me than the ones in front of Liz?
The one next to Avril, is that what you just said?
So are the two that are in front of Vergil closer than the ones in front of Liz? Which one's
Nope,
closer?
same distance.
And they both have two in front of them?
Yes.
The ones in front of Vergil.
All right. Roll for me, please.
Yeah. Let's hope the dice rollers more friendly time.
It won't be.
You're right, it won't be. Close mouths.
That hits.
13 with a crit.
That hits. So, like, you plant your shield firmly down in front of you, and suddenly your vision, you can see through the shield as you're not moving your right arm, but you feel your right arm move up as one of the right tentacle sort of reanimates on the shield, extending out the full 20 feet. Avril, you feel this weird shadow suddenly go over you as you look behind you to see a tentacle slam down to your left, and just the you hear the replicant go as it just slams down onto water splashing everywhere.
I attacked
just-
the ones in front of Vergil.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought I attacked the ones in front of Vergil.
I could have swore you attacked the one by what?
No, I attacked the ones. I said I'll attack the ones in front of Vergil.
You have to move for that.
You said 20 feet.
I think you got confused.
No, the one by Avril 20. The ones are total 30 feet away from you.
Then Avril. I thought you said that they're all 20 feet. I thought that. My bad.
Could have
alright,
swore I
but-
made that clear, but all right. My bad. That's my bad.
Avril just like turns around and like just gives a thumbs up, like thank you.
A little freaked out.
I'm gonna use I guess my movement to. I'm gonna use what little movement I have to hide in front of my shield.
Real quick, need to make a dumb joke. She's an anime fan that recently has gone through puberty. She's familiar with tentacles.
Oh, shut up.
That's awful. Aw.
Spencer's
Did
turn is
not
over.
need to say that. That was unnecessary.
It was
When a dumb joke enters my mind, I have to say it.
I
Well,
no
either
longer
way.
want to attack with the shield.
All right,
I no longer want
next.
to attack with the shield.
Next turn.
Wait,
that actually.
Wait, I didn't even take my turn. What do you mean?
No,
Oh, you mean in turn order? Sorry. Okay.
Yes! Ah, I will strangle you, Andrew! Andrew's.
Andrew's turn. Okay. Okay, first, can I see what's happening with Liz, or see if something weird is happening?
So don't worry don't worry what I'm about to play real quick.
Oh God.
Just know I am playing it.
Well, Steven, did you hear my
I know
question?
exactly what this is.
Don't worry about it. Alright, so with that would be a check. Are you okay with using a standard action for
Oh, standard action? Ugh.
Steven, I study music. None of this music goes past me.
fair enough.
Oh God. Nothing is coming towards Liz right now, is it? Is there?
No.
screw it. I'll do normal. I'll go move up to her since I easily have enough movement. I have 40 movement. I'll just go up to her and see what's happening. What do I need to roll?
So that would be a streetwise.
A good thing at least I have a D2, I think, on that. Yay! 1D2. If it succeeds, it's a critical, but I highly doubt it.
$15, man.
Damn
Sorry.
it. I knew it.
As she looks fine.
Damn it. Wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. I'm just gonna check something for my character.
I mean,
Okay, yeah,
remember,
that's
free
definitely
actions,
not
you
it.
can talk to one another. You do very mundane stuff.
I'm sorry, all I can think of is why are we listening to fucking...
Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's because the next enemy's about to appear. Naruto.
Sorry, it was like one of the few fight songs that I have yet to play it, and I just really like it.
I have freaking 5 free actions. I just say, Liz, are you there? Does Liz hear anything
No
in the other?
response.
I don't think I can hear you.
No, Liz, you do not hear anything.
Well, shit. Well, I'm just gonna pull out my guns of my free action and 1 mana, and then I get ready to. I don't have any standard action, so I'm just gonna wait. Nah, that's the end of my turn. Sucks.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. I have something a little bit better. Maybe not for music, but at the same time, I think it's better. So you know what, we're gonna listen to it.
For justice.
All right. So, would that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So now it's the 11 replicants' turn. I will go ahead and say one of them looks at Avril and goes to make an attack.
Okay.
Just tries to. I don't think that's hitting. What is your toughness?
My toughness?
Yes.
Give me a second here.
Because you probably doesn't see it coming.
Or wait, do I need to give you the one morphed?
Yes.
Okay, 15, sorry.
Yeah, that just goes to attack you and you just misses. It just goes wide and just.
I think I should just tank it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, so it goes to punch you, and it just his entire arm just becomes water, just liquid, and it splashes everywhere, still getting you wet. And then he like retracts what arm he had left, and it replaces its arm.
I just look up and down like, was that supposed to do something?
From that one, yeah, pretty much. Yes. So, 2 of them in the back. One will use its turn to help action the one to its left. So, on this one, it'll grab the replicant next to its right and sort of force it into itself. And it becomes bigger. Instead of being 4'9", it is now 5'4". And bigger. Like, it, like, forearms are bigger, you know, chest is bigger, shoulders, like, everything about it. And just it still has that noise to it. As it just that was its turn, unfortunately. Yes. Yes, so with that, it'll be that one.
That's been 3, I think, that have gone so far.
Yes, it's been 3. Yes, it's been 3. So we're at 8, technically. So with that, one of the replicants sort of forms into water and torpedoes itself towards Liz.
Damn.
What is your evasion, Liz?
Let's see here. My papers are all everywhere.
Fair enough.
13.
That does not hit, as it just
What?
wishes past you.
And I'm just standing there.
Well, yeah, you don't see it
unfortunate-
happening at all.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing changes, but everyone, water replicate just whip past Liz and ram into the wall, splattering itself. Down to 10.
Ooh.
All right, so you good?
Yeah.
As this one, the next one, uses its movement to go up to Liz, and this time it just makes a straight up might attack. What is your toughness?
18.
That doesn't hit. As you feel something hit you, but you don't see anything.
How does it look to everybody else?
Well, so it comes up to punch you, and its arm just explodes upon impact, and just and then its arm slowly regrows.
You're gonna have to try harder than that to hurt her.
As the next one will, this one will also attack not Liz but Vergil. What is your toughness, Vergil?
Ridiculous.
Fair enough.
Could you load? There we go. 16.
Wow, 16. That hits.
When you morph, is there a bonus to it?
Yeah. It's whatever your armor is, and you're a Red Ranger, so...
It'd be 18. It'd be 18.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit. As, it does pretty much the same thing, but I feel like this time you sort of, like, parry it with, like, how you fight. You quickly, like, parry it with your hands and, like, shove it away. That was that one. We're at the final 5 now. The 5th one will actually try to charge at you, Vergil, with that torpedo attack that you saw earlier. What is your evasion?
Yeah. Is that also
No, it doesn't
No.
change during morph. It's just what you're...
13?
Yes, that'll hit, and it's a crit.
Oh my god.
As it'll just smash after parrying. You didn't see it in time as you slowly head as it rams into you. It kills itself in the process, but deals you 2 damage, and it like pushes you 5 feet back, and you're like, oh.
My boy does that, like, skids back on one knee, hand to chest,
Fair enough.
and then just looks up at the rest of the fuckers.
Fair enough. 4th one's turn. It sort of grabs. It does the help action to number 3. Then number 3 grabs number 4 and melds into it. And with that now, and you know what? I'll say the last 2 dude as well. Yeah, the last 2 dude as well.
Okay.
Okay, that will end their turn. Okay, it is the end of the round.
I want to reset my initiative.
Okay.
Let's see. I just re-roll it, and if it's higher, I get that new one, is what the rules do, so...
Yes.
It's got to be higher than what, like 5? Yeah. Okay, 12. I feel so much better now. It does negate my movement, so I just stay still.
So that's where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is where the turn order is now. Liz, it is now your turn.
Has it been a minute? Or does that not apply because I haven't been fighting this one?
You got 2 more rounds.
Okay. Hopefully this combat lasts long enough for me to actually use my skill. But, so I'm looking at the Earth Elemental, right?
Yes.
And is there anything else that's around me, or is it just darkness? Or, like, is there anything else around?
Very mucky around you, almost swamp-like.
Well, I don't know what the hell you're doing here, but yeah, I think you're asking for it. I'm like, I wanna, I don't know what to do. Well, what Liz would do is try to beat the shit out of it, is what Liz would do. Because Liz does not like that thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna use, let's see. I'm gonna use a martial arts attack. Because I have specialization in that, do I get to use it when I attack?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, dice. Don't fail me now. I can live with that. And so with this, real quick, could you remind me?
It's about to be that time. So you roll all the dotted.
Okay. So, and okay, so that might do it. So this is my attack.
Take the higher one.
But... Okay.
17.
So it'd be 17. Okay, with a 17, you go to attack with your blade blaster. Is that correct? Or
no, martial arts.
all right, so you run up to it. Everyone just suddenly sees Liz.
I'm trying to like roundhouse kick it.
Run forward and then jump. You use 5 feet of your movement.
No, because you don't do the +1, Beth. Sorry.
Jump up. You go to roundhouse kiss it. Kick it. Kick it. I hate my speech.
They're talking about
so
Vergil being flirty.
I know. You roundhouse kick it in the head. You connect, but its face and head didn't move an inch.
Damn.
You connected onto it, and everyone sees Liz jump, do a roundhouse kick, and stop midair.
Holy, wait a minute, what?
Huh?
As Liz just sees the Earth Elemental and like move its left arm up, which completely covers from your knee all the way to your butt, pretty much. Like that's his hand, right there, and just throws you back to your original position.
What? Okay.
That makes
I
no logical sense.
And then you see its left arm, the Earth Elemental's left arm, get very mossy, but the tips of its left fingertips sort of combine into a very sharp-edged blade.
Okay. I see how it is. I've still got my blade blaster, and so I'm trying to get ready for it.
Any free actions you would like to?
Let's see here. Is there anything that I think could help me out right now? Not particularly. Okay. Well, not any that I need to use yet. So that'll be it.
Alright, that'll be it. It is now the duplicant's turn.
Oh no.
The duplicant this time looks at the Blue Ranger.
Who is cowering behind his shield.
Is looking and looking and just, you're not a valid target anymore. And turns his head to Andrew.
What you got, little buddy?
I need a street rise roll from you.
Streetwise? Oh god. Wait, was that what freaking...
You can't see me because I ducked.
Yeah, that's cover.
I do need a street rise from you.
Okay.
For me?
1d2.
Or
No,
from-
me.
No. Yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's go! Something good for once. Jesus.
Unfortunately, you did not beat his roll.
Of course I freaking didn't.
As he looks at you, you hear the tick of his head do the full 360 and click, and eyes grow a brighter green. Suddenly, everything disappears from you, including Liz just in front of you, and then suddenly, hold on. Yes, that is what I did. And suddenly got to a roadside.
No.
Oh no.
Is this going where
Oh,
it's going?
oh,
Just
no.
brought to a roadside. No signs. You're in the middle of the street, and tons of wood and tons of trees everywhere.
Oh no.
And that'll be all you see for the moment.
Oh no.
Oh
As
god.
Oh, no.
as the water duplicate grabs its big forearms and shoves them into the ground, and water splashes everywhere. But as he slammed them, two seals, very different, very jagged seals, very wobbly seals as well, appear. Very different from how very concentrated your seals are. As he shoves them into his arms into the ground, and his arms sort of splash everywhere, making it look like he just hit the ground. I need, what is your evasion, Spencer?
It's 15. But you
Oh,
said he
no.
doesn't have a target.
You're right.
He does have cover, so that would give him something. I don't know how cover works in this
Cover,
game.
cover gives you +2.
Okay, so he'd have 17.
17.
Well, he has full cover, so I don't know if that gives him even
Wait,
more.
full cover's
Full
4.
cover.
Full cover's
Oh,
4.
and he's in full cover, yeah.
And and not to mention that the Kraken Shield was also like, it adds toughness. too.
Well, this is
So I'm
evasion,
basically
not
just-
toughness.
Wait a minute, never mind. This is a toughness.
Oh,
Toughness.
It's a 17 on top.
yeah, but that still gives him cover added to stuff as well. So +4.
So it's 21.
Oh, that 20. You're so lucky.
Ooh. Ooh.
As the ground below you, a very dark blue seal appears above, below you. You're like, uh-oh, as you quickly jump and point the shield down towards the ground, as a huge, we're talking bus-sized water fist comes out of the ground and punches. And you were able to,
No, it wouldn't be wheeze. It would be screaming.
you're able to tank it with the shield, and then you land back on the ground with the shield not taking any damage. You're like,
Wait, Steven, question. Would my cynical trait work against the thing? Because it says any attack or effect that targets you emotionally automatically suffers snag, and then I have edge rolling against it.
that was with snag.
Oh.
He didn't get to roll advantage.
Do I get to roll advantage? I highly doubt I'm gonna get better than 16, but
Sure. Give me another.
I mean,
Give
either
me another one.
Okay. Yeah, didn't get any better. Damn. Okay.
So with and the second one was aimed at Liz actually. What is your toughness, Liz? 18?
18.
That hits.
What?
It's a 19.
Okay.
As Vergil, you sort of see this, and Avril, you see this dark navy blue seal appear below Liz as the bus-sized fist comes up, but instead of knocking her up into the air, it sort of encases her entire body in the fist as she feels an eruption of force pull her head upwards. And Liz, you see nothing. You see none of this as you're just facing the earth elemental, and suddenly your head is brought upward, and you just feel like you've been punched 10 times in the chin.
Oh, do you?
That is one damage.
Whew, at least it wasn't a crit. Whew.
And it
I'm
just.
okay.
Okay.
I have 5 health.
Ah,
okay.
nice.
I still have 2 heals left, so we're safe on that end. I
Yeah.
can still heal.
It has one more action.
Jesus Christ.
How many are left? Yes, it's a good time to do it. He reached into, like, as arms, he pulls his arms out of the seal, and the seal's disappear. He reaches into his left palm and pulls out a strand of wind. Well, you may not be my elemental. Let's see how strong you really are. And he puts the strand of wind in front of him, lets go of it, and blows on it. Upon being pointed into a direction, the wind spreads out into 9 different pieces and go into the replicants.
Oh no.
Suddenly, wind starts to erupt throughout the replicant, forming this wind armor around the raging twister of water. This looks so familiar to you. These are the upgraded wind and water replicants.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
People like it.
And that will end his turn. It is now Andrew's turn.
Oh, this road looks very familiar, right?
Yes.
He goes,
So it is going where
no,
it's going.
no, this already happened. This isn't real right now. This isn't real. Can I try and just...
Andrew's turn?
Yeah, it's Andrews, yeah. I redid my initiative.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Can I try and break out of it again? Because
Streetwise, please.
I get edge, thankfully. What's the DC?
DC is 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I feel like, that whole thing has snagged though, too, doesn't it?
Not for a check.
Yeah, not for
Once
a
you're
check.
already in it, to roll to get into it was the snag for the duplicate.
Let's nah, damn it. Ah, fucking 11, damn it.
You're still in it.
Hmm.
I looked up, was like, wow, 20, and I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
take one.
yeah, I know. I got an 11. Damn it. Hold on. Since we know this is the one that like did something fake, can I like try and figure out where he was and try and shoot where the water elemental was?
That was your standard
Yeah, that was
action.
standard action. Damn it. Yeah, he just starts slightly
Anything
panicking.
else?
Does he see anything coming?
As your turn ends, suddenly you've moved forward on the road, and a car is on its back on the side of the road in a tree. Like,
Ooh.
Its front is in a tree in the vehicle.
Car wreck. That's a disaster.
Same difference. But yeah,
And that will be the end of your turn. It is now Vergil's turn.
Hi.
Hi.
What in the fuck is going on right now is what Vergil's thinking. Like, I understand it's illusions and bullshit, but... gestures.
I mean, you don't see any of what Liz and Andrew is seeing. You just see them in place.
Who is the actual physical threat right now?
Based on your knowledge, those replicants pack a punch. But the duplicate is always a threat.
He just nods and looks about his situation. Essentially trying to gauge everything else's power. Who specifically is being targeted the worst right now?
Blue, without a doubt.
Is there anything specifically attacking him at the moment?
No. It's just the duplicate is targeting him. The replicants are replicants and they target whoever they feel like.
That's fair. Is there anyone actively being attacked by one of these things?
Liz. Liz has one right in front of her, and she does not know it.
My boy's gonna go try to punch its fucking spine out, or equivalent thereof.
Alright.
Come on.
Don't you mean Vergil? Huh?
It's like a DMC move so bad.
Yeah?
Virtual punch. Virtual power. Now you just need a cannon.
Let's see the roll, baby. See it. Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. Woo.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, you've been waiting for it?
No.
See it.
No.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Dice, no, don't go away, you're my D4. You're the one I need the most. And 2 damage.
You don't roll to do damage.
Yes, I do. My
Okay,
punch does D2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because
But-
it's a brawler thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, why does it strike do damage like that if it's
No
a finesse?
finesse. No, they all do 1 damage. I don't know where the crap he's getting the D2 from, unless it's just a special
I
Vergil
put it
thing.
on-
On my sheet,
I
he
put it
gave
on his
to me.
character sheet.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay,
It's a Vergil thing
fair
for the
enough.
simple reason, like,
He's been
the
fighting. I
man,
get it. Yeah, I'm just making
it's been
sure.
fighting, yeah. You rolled 2 or 1?
I rolled a 2.
All right, this thing is still alive. As your fist sort of gets imbued with fire for a little bit, and you strike it right in its chest. You hit it, and you see the fire go throughout its entire see-through body, and it erupts at the back, and it just looks right at you like it didn't phase it.
Ah.
Mm.
Uh-oh, feelings.
How are they?
Hi.
That will be the end of
It's
Virgil's turn.
just there. They're just staring. It's just like,
That'll be the end of Virgil's
I
turn.
think-
It's now Avril. Avril. Avril.
what are you?
Give me a second. I had to
Gib.
go out of a location.
Give second, alright.
Why did I say it that cryptically? Parents showed up in the main part of the house, so I left the main part of the house and going back to my little annex.
Fair enough.
There. Alright, it's my turn.
Yes.
Alright, just double checking. How many replicants are there currently out right now? I know
There are a total of 9.
There's a
3
total of 9.
bigger than you.
Okay.
I think you may have made, especially if you made him 3 health now, I think you might have made this a little...
Huh?
I'm talking to Steven. Ugh. I don't know, we'll see,
Yeah,
I guess.
no, actually, hold up. That is way too strong.
Not all of them are 3 health.
Oh, okay, I thought you
That-
said it
I
went
have
to
an
all of
event
them.
that's
Okay. Okay, fair enough then,
No,
fair enough.
it did go to all of them, but I have an event that's happening. If you give it goddamn time,
Let the man do his thingamabob.
I was gonna
okay,
say after the combat was over,
So,
but yeah.
first of all, what ones are close to me? Just
one
what are the
directly.
closest
Well,
ones to me in
no,
general? And
no,
are any
because
them
all of
fighting
the ones next to
together?
you have died.
Huh?
I guess the closest one to you is like 5 feet to your right, next to Liz. No, 10 feet to your right, next to.
Okay.
And that Vergil just striked.
Alright, and, basically, are there, like, at least 3 within my range of movement?
Movement is 30, correct?
Yes.
Yes. No, 2 are.
Alright, I'm gonna
2 are.
start by attacking the one that's closest to me.
Alright, give me your attack roll.
Alright.
Give me that finesse.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly the event that's happening. That hits! Alright.
And it does 1 damage, correct? This is hilarious. As you go to strike it, you strike it completely you strike it diagonally, just punched it in the chest, and it sends all this electricity throughout its entire body, splashing in a wind bursting from it. But when that one burst, all of the armor of the others suddenly vanishes.
Oh!
Okay, okay.
You kill one, you kill the other.
Whew, okay.
There's a rule that had to be, and apparently one of them broke it.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Okay, after that, whichever
Uh-oh,
one
someone's a rule breaker.
Piss
so I
off.
used up 5 of my movement, but technically every time... here's another thing I wanted to question, actually. So, I basically have a question about how many of my skills stack on top of each other. Okay, yeah.
Remember, before you roll, you have to declare.
Not for Nimble Fighter.
Okay.
Nimble Fighter. After each successful melee attack, you may immediately move 5 feet in any available direction. This
That will
movement is
not. That will
free.
not get you anywhere. That will not get you. Well, no. 5 feet will get you
It'll
a
get me
little
closer to something.
Yeah, it'll get you
And
closer.
technically it makes up for the 5 feet I just used, so I'm practically back up to 30 feet again.
Fair enough.
Alright, but yeah, what's the next? I'm gonna basically immediately bounce to the next closest replicant to me.
By the way,
far away is that?
I want to add in a quick scene real quick.
Okay, sorry.
After you struck down the one with the first armor, and then suddenly a burst of wind came by, and all of the armor, gauntlets, and boots and knee pads suddenly vanished and was ripped away from the water replicants, and each of them were looking at each other like, "Boo, boo, boo, boo," like talking like, "What just happened?" And the duplicate's like, "What? What? That's not what?" And then a cute, we're gonna cut the scene a little bit over to where the elementals are, and the wind elemental is laughing her. Is just giggling and laughing so hard. The water elemental looks very annoyed and like twitching a little, and the fire elemental just. That's what you get for trusting her. And then split, and then it goes back to the fight scene.
All right.
I want to point out, Vergil's just smiling because, politics.
Okay.
He actually does just say that.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna rush to the next. What was I saying? I spaced out halfway through the thing. I'm gonna rush to the next closest one to me. How far
Alright.
are they?
10
Next
feet.
closest one now that I'm at that replicate.
10 feet, and it's one of the bigger boys.
Alright. So the next one's 10 feet away?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm at like 25 movement. Yeah, I'm just gonna, ride you dagger, strike the big boy.
Alright, give me that roll.
Give me a second to remember how roll is spelled.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We always love it.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
think
that misses.
hits. Yeah,
As you go to strike it, it's sort of its stomach area, because that's as far as you can reach unless you're aiming upward. But as you go to strike it, its stomach area detaches, like almost ripples upward like an upwards waterfall from its stomach area. Just strike it, and you're like, oh, it can do that.
Alright, I'm gonna try striking it again.
Alright. That'll hit.
21.
Wait.
This time you catch it before it can regenerate its missing parts, and you jump up this time a little bit to strike it from its right shoulder diagonally down, dealing 1 damage to it. It is still alive, however.
Okay. Kind of carrying forward my momentum since it can only attack the same target twice. I'm going to instead rush to the next closest duplicate after that.
Alright, you'll be completely out of movement when you get to it.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, plus I still have all the free actions that I can convert into movement if I feel like it.
I did also want to say, does she move out the range of the one that she attacked?
It will have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. As much as I didn't want to say that, yeah, that's I was making sure.
What is your toughness?
Let me think about this. First of all, would it still get the attack of opportunity? Because technically I get the 5 free movement. Does it still get an
that's
attack
the
of
thing you
opportunity on that?
killed.
No, it says successful melee attack, not killed. Successful melee attack.
Does it say use a thing or not?
After each successful
It's just
melee
free?
attack, you may immediately move 5 feet in any available direction.
It will. It will. It will make the opportunity attack. What is your toughness?
Okay. My toughness is 14.
That's an 18.
Alright, it does in fact hit.
As it just with its fist, it goes to hit you for 1 point of damage.
All right. Give me a second, just updating my health. If this sheet feels like working and let me editing things.
Did you reset your health, by the way, Kai?
Yeah, it's that's max.
Okay, good.
Well, it should be one less than max now.
Yeah.
It was
at-
2, correct?
It was at its max. I was saying that because I was currently editing it.
Yeah, it was at 2, correct?
And
Okay.
now it's at wound.
Now it's that one. Just making sure as you just get clobbered by this fist.
No, what's your max health?
3.
Oh, then it's a 2, never mind.
Okay, then you're at 2. As it just clobbers your, like, it quickly jabs you in the chest, just, and it just takes the breath out of you.
Stumble and fumble backwards, but quickly get back on my feet and rush at the last replicate.
That's fine. Yeah, you do so. This is gonna be another big boy, unfortunately.
All right.
Come on.
That does not hit. You go to attack and it does the same water effect that. You're like, I forgot about that. How did I already forget about that? And unless you want to use some move, free move action you have.
Yeah, I'd totally love to give them another attack of opportunity. No, I'm good.
All right. Well, that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, Spencer.
So, okay, everyone's too far away for me to actually hit things now, so I want to use my full movement to get down to wherever they're at. I'm assuming down some stairs.
You move downstairs. Everything is flat.
Okay, how far away from things now?
30 feet.
50 feet.
Sorry. 15 feet.
4. So everything's 50. Perfect. I'm gonna. Okay, so who's been hit so far? Liz and
Vergil. And Avril.
Oh god. I know Liz has a bunch of health. I don't know about Vergil. And I know Avril has like what, 3?
I only have 2 right now.
Yeah, he got a critted.
You got critted?
Although there's
Vergil.
nothing in front of, if I'm not wrong, there's nothing in front of Vergil anymore.
That's true.
Facts.
Alright, I'm gonna use one free action to use one personal power to heal 1 point of health to Avril. And then I'm
Is
gonna
there
save
a range to it?
60 feet.
Okay, just making sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'll save the last one for in case someone gets in real bad
So
trouble.
you quickly let go of your shield and you clap your hands together, and the tentacles around your mouthpiece of your helmet sort of detach, and you slowly open your palm as they start writing symbols down in a blank seal you formed, and then you close them quickly, and then quickly open them in the direction of Avril, and then suddenly a seal appears on her back and heals her for damage as she's quickly covered in this water that completely covers her body and then sinks into her suit and skin, healing her.
Thank you, but that also felt so weird.
You're also dry now,
Okay.
which is even
Okay.
weirder.
Am I close enough to hit the big bad?
Oh, was that a standard? I think that was a standard, actually.
That was a free.
It was a free. All right.
A free, and I have 3 of those.
Just wanted to make sure.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm gonna free.
it's not. It's free real estate. Am I close enough to hit the duplicants?
No, he's 5 feet out.
I use one of my extra reactions to move the additional 5 feet.
Alrighty.
And I would like to attack the duplicants.
Alrighty. Give me that attack roll.
Oh, that'll work. $17!
What is the attack? Finesse or...
It's a finesse.
That hits.
Let's go.
How much? What's the damage?
I gotta go check. It's the shield, blunt, 1 water.
One. All right. Oh, specifically water though.
Yeah.
I
Down to
can't.
one?
I can't reduce 1, so it just takes 1.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
So it like you slam it down and just it hits it, but yet it almost like those like weird funny like dent things where when you dent something it leads like the face of the pan on the pan.
Oh.
yeah.
Like that little thing. Imagine that but with a tentacle. And you lift it up and it's just it shakes itself real quick.
Okay. I need to know how close is everyone to me? Are they within a
Andrew
10-foot
is
diameter?
Andrew is 10 feet away from you. Liz is 15 feet. Vergil's 15 feet. And I'm thinking.
Ow.
No, sorry. 5 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. So Liz and Vergil
This is
10.
this is-
Andrew
this
is
is-
5.
this
Averil's 15.
Sounds a little strange. Can I use a free action to activate my bubble?
Bubble.
Bubble's not free.
Bubble's not free. Okay, then I use my extra thing to just get 5 feet closer to everyone.
Sure, you can. You move 5 feet forward.
All while ducking under my shield the
Yeah,
whole
you're
time.
just slowly phalanxing the shield.
Just like, it's like, don't notice me. Don't notice me. It's a cardboard cutout from Metal Gear. Don't touch me.
Now it is the putties, the replicants.
Uh-huh.
And how many are there? There's 3 big boys.
There are 8.
The 3 big boys don't have armor.
Yeah, they all don't have armor, but didn't like 6 of them like combine into each other? So shouldn't there be
Yeah, that make 3.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry. There are still 3 big boys, but 7 in total. My apologies.
Yeah, I was fixing to say there may have been a number miscounting. I was just making sure.
7 in total. Yes, my apologies. I'm gonna start with one of the ones that is not informed into the big boy. This one sort of just moves up. It uses all of its movement to get closer to Vergil, and just goes to punch him in the face. Punch him. What is toughness is 18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that does not hit. As it hits you in its entire arm, it explodes into water, and then you start.
My boy just raises an eyebrow at that one, like, yeah?
Not so tough without your armor. Now one of the big boys. This one is actually, it like sets it like almost squats itself, like puts itself in the horse position. If you know any type of martial arts, it's the horse stance, and pretty much, and readies itself as it leaps towards Liz. And
Is that coming over me for an opportunity attack or no?
No, it's actually above you.
Okay.
As it goes to slam on top of her.
That would be evasion, right?
First.
No, yes. Well, she can't see it coming.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So it'd just be toughness. So that'd be 18, wouldn't it? What was last time? I'm pretty sure.
Liz.
Riz.
She's away. Gosh darn it. I think it's 18, but I rolled a 7, so I'll just say she just tanked it.
Oh, it's above
Yeah.
a 10, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's
it's
above a
above a
10.
Yeah, as it goes to slam, Liz just unfazingly just tanks it and stays still. As the replicant's huge fist are then absolutely demolished and water goes everywhere as he's handless and like as they slowly start to reform. replicant. One of the small replicants takes aim at the shield and tries to do the suicide bomb attack. Yeah, at you, buddy. At you, Spencer.
17. Oh wait, no, he has like
I'm hiding behind
21.
my shield, so it's both
It is.
full cover.
It's evasion no matter what.
Ah, okay.
15.
21.
Even if you did toughness, that would hit. Wow.
Hope everyone has fun. My character's now done.
As it slams into your shield and your shield hits your head, you demorph and you just fall on your back like, oh,
Unconscious.
oh.
Wait, no, I'm not unconscious though.
Yeah, you are. Because you demorphed and then you become unconscious.
Hope everyone has fun protecting me. 'Cause I can't do anything.
Well, that one's dead because of a suicide attempt,
Not
so...
good.
My boy's looking at that like, oh no.
This is why having a 1 health character is stupid.
I mean, at least you don't go to 0. You stay at 1 because you morphed.
Yes,
because
but
they
now I'm
do
a motionless target with an everything of 5, 5, 7, and 1.
No, you still get 10 plus whatever your essence score is, because that's just normal. Morph just gives you more depending on your skills and stuff.
It's still gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because now I can't move.
Well, the one that damaged you is now dead because it was a suicide attempt, so... Well, suicide success, not attempt, but...
So, with, with that... One of them tries to... The one in front of you, Avril, tries to attack you.
Alright.
It's gonna be, because you can see it coming, I'll say it's evasion for you. What's your evasion?
17. Oh wait, morphed. I keep forgetting to give you the morphed one. So what's essence again? I never remember.
The normal... It's 10 plus what your essence score is, which is just the actual number of what speed is.
Okay, and do I get any bonuses or perks? Or...
No.
It would be 17. It'd
Yeah.
be 17.
Okay, it's still just 17. Okay.
Wow, that is 1 off, 16. Alright, it just
loser.
misses.
Thank goodness.
I know I'm wearing a helmet, but this feels like one of those things where, like, if I wasn't, it would, like, cut off one of my pieces of hair.
Pretty much. As it just swings very short, like it barely misses your helmet and like almost grazes. You're just like, oh, thank God I'm fast. That's that one. This one, it's another big boy. It will get into that same horse stance, look at Vergil, and jump up towards him. This one's evasion. What is your evasion?
It is 13.
That does not hit. 9 does not hit. As it lands right in front of you, right as its arms are coming down, you quickly jump out of the, and it slams, breaking its arms and its hands and forearms as it smashes into the ground, causing a dent.
Vergil is thoroughly fucking amused.
And two of the replicants actually, they one of the replicants goes up, has enough movement to go up to Liz and try to attack her. Toughness on Liz is 18, I believe. 17 does not hit. As it just, does the same thing. Punch him and explodes. The other one actually, I think it has just enough movement to get to Andrew. What is Andrew's toughness?
Freaking 13.
Yeah, 6 does not work. As it goes to hit you, and it. And that will be the replicant's turn. Would anyone like to re-roll initiative?
Nope, I'm
also,
good.
not gonna be that guy, but me and Reese
actually-
are both gonna have to leave like real soon.
I know.
Don't reset.
Not me.
Right. When okay,
It's
I can
Tuesday,
probably push
remember.
till about 10 minutes from now. But I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
walking
yeah.
after that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to get through all.
I'm redoing my. And if it's higher, it's higher. If it's not, it's fine. It's
No,
it's
no,
the
it's
same.
not.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so Liz, your turn.
Am I still seeing the Earth Elemental?
Yes, you are.
Also, has it been a minute?
Yes, it has.
Very nice. Okay.
You
Finally.
remember that the duplicate can use illusions.
Huh?
You remember the duplicate fights with illusions.
Okay. Let's see here. If it fights with illusions, then I'm like, okay, that's why you fucker. You piece of shit. That's why you haven't been talking to me. For you. Is there a check I can do to try and break out of the illusion?
Give me a magic check.
With magic or
Actually, give me. Yes, actually, give me yes.
okay. Alrighty. Well, I don't think that's gonna do much, but I have a specialization in earth magic, right?
Yes, so you roll all the dots.
Well, I really. Wow. Thanks, dice, for
Oh.
nothing.
I read the
Let me
ruling
show you.
wrong. But, yeah.
What's the ruling?
Resetting.
You don't break out of it.
Dang it.
Resetting initiative is only after the first round of combat.
Oh, okay.
Only after
Only
that.
after the first. All right.
And also.
All right. So,
sorry.
Liz, would you like to do anything during your turn?
Is there anything else I can do?
I mean, you could standard action. Well, no, that was your standard action.
Dang. Well, I'm
so
just gonna adopt a more defensive stance because there's not really a point in attacking it.
and it gets real close. Like the elemental in your eyes is getting really close. Like it's not 5 feet; it's 10 feet away. Andrew. Sorry, no, it's the duplicate's turn.
Yep.
And it sees blue on the ground.
Well, if you guys want a new Blue Ranger,
And it goes to form a sphere, and the sphere dissipates, like the water explodes in his hands. And one of his left hands, wind starts to corrode it. And it looks like that big forearm that it once had is now shrunk to a regular, like, average human forearm, and it's just that bitch. As he can no longer use half of his arsenal.
Oh, thank God.
And it looks up towards you guys, and because it's weakened, I have to do this to its health. Alright, it's half now. Halved now.
and I did damage to it earlier. So.
Yeah, it's still halved though. With that, it actually can no longer take standard actions, and it cannot use abilities. Both both Andrew and Liz are snapped out.
What was that?
You hear nothing from my character. He would have done a quip by now, but he says nothing. His entire demeanor has changed.
Think
Illusions.
You
hear from somewhere on the battlefield.
you good?
You just hear heavy breathing.
Okay then.
And then
Just
as
out of that.
So with that, the duplicate's turn is over. Andrew, it's your turn.
he starts fucking blasting that duplicate like it's nobody's business. He starts shooting it.
Give me targeting.
Yeah, oh yeah, and I'm doing the double shot and volley shotting him and him alone.
All right. All right. Jesus Christ.
I told you his entire demeanor's changed.
I will say Harpy does speak up because no mention, no witty comment. Blasters at the ready, just fire.
What does the harpy say?
Harpy's like, what happened to you?
Urgh!
That hits. That hits.
That's the first one. That's 1 damage.
Yeah. As you just shoot one time and the beam goes right past Liz's helmet and just strikes him in his, which is where his left arm is, which is weak, and you see his left arm sort of shrivel up and start boiling and bubbling and steaming as it just evaporates and falls off, and he's like, "Ah!"
Second shot at him, boy. Ooh,
That
that's a
hits.
crit. That's a crit. 2 damage.
That's
Let's
a
go.
crit?
Yeah,
How do you want to do this?
Can I? Hold on, I'm trying to think. He just points it, and he just points it square at his head, and he bang. And I don't know, and I super recoil or something. I can't really. Heck, he doesn't do anything special. He just shoots it at his head. Nothing special. Nothing super special.
I got you. So you go to shoot it, and your magic starts to leak out from your hand as it starts to shake with anger. You pull the trigger, and 1, 2, 3 feels appear from it. The beam hits the first one, gets bigger, hits the second one, gets larger, hits the third one, gets even larger. Fourth one, it's huge as it just engulfs his body.
And that whizzes right past Liz's head because just like the last one, she just sees it coming at her.
It's just like, oh. Okay.
And as the body, I'm gonna just stop the music real quick. The body then explodes, water going this blue energy orb.
Somebody, am I close enough to run to it? Oh wait, yeah, I'm close enough to run to it and grab it.
Avril is technically the closest.
I can.
Someone grab that.
Avril.
I have 5 well, she's next to something in combat. That's why I was saying it, and it's my turn. That's why I was saying it. Sorry. Because I can.
No, you are not closest. However, upon the duplicate dying, each of the water replicants go into water and stay as water.
Okay, so we're out of combat now, right?
Yes.
In that case, so you're saying I'm the one that's closest to it. Do I notice it?
Yes.
I'm gonna just dart for that thing and grab it.
Yeah, I have 5 free actions. I give myself an extra 25-foot movement plus the 40 that I have.
So
I don't know.
Both of you, yes,
Yeah.
both of you, Avril, because you're lightning and you're really the fastest, you go right up to it. You're about to touch it when you feel that very familiar presence. But this time, you're ready, as instead of grabbing it, you quickly reach for your blade blaster and turn it to blade form, and with your other dagger in hand, you suddenly, as you go to guard your chest, you catch a lance was about to stab through your chest, and it pushes you back 20 feet.
Since I'm running towards it, can't do a leaping punch and do something. I don't know.
You can't see.
Oh, I can't
what
see it.
just hit
Okay.
Avril.
Okay.
As Avril, you see the lightning elemental, like, just with the armor and everything, just looking right at you, and like it's pretty much standing guard. But as Andrew gets a little closer, you feel lightning. You see a lightning bolt sort of come off near it, and that your heartbeat just yells, "Stop! Stop! Stop! Stop!"
I guess I do.
You stop. You can't see it, but Avril sees a lance right to your throat. But you stopped right before you ran into it.
Do I see? Because I'm the same speed as her, but do I like see something? Because I have the same speed, but I don't know. That's
You're seeing the lightning outline.
But nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else.
Can I try and shoot at the outline since I'm like right up there? Or
you go to pull out the you go to like quick draw, and suddenly you just get like you're gonna take how much
I have 2 HP.
You're gonna take 1 point as he uses back end of his spear and pushes you 10 feet back.
Fuck.
As a ripple opens next to the orb and the water elemental, like almost, very gracefully comes out of it, swims out of it, and
I have not done anything yet.
Facts.
Continuing.
Also, I've got to get walking to work now.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do real quick.
Yeah.
Vergil
Vergil is just gonna try to punch the fucking water elemental in the face.
Vergil, you know what's about to happen.
Yes, he does.
As with the orb slowly spinning, she holds out her hand, and a droplet of water drops from her middle finger, lands onto the sphere. A huge magic symbol appears on the ground. This is my parting gift to y'all. Have fun. It's been a while, Vergil.
Can I at least roll for it?
Oh, go ahead.
What's a shooter punch? Because I don't even know if you were...
Punch her in her fucking...
I don't even know if you were close
goddamn
enough for
teeth.
that, but fair enough. Might as well.
I'll say just for
The lols.
I'll say for cool factor / story backstory.
Yeah, just pops up
19
behind him.
plus 4 equals 23.
Does not hit. As right when you go to punch it, you feel something stop your hit. You don't see it, but Avril sees it as the back end of the spear catches your fist. You know what stopped you. You just know from experience what just stopped you there.
He's just gonna try to push through whatever actually he hits.
Unfortunately, you really can't. You're at a standstill, and then you're shoved 10 feet back as she's leaving. Nice try, but have fun with my parting. Come on, come on, lightning. We need to go. And then all of you see a bolt, like a big blue bolt, as then the water elemental goes into the rip. As it then that same nails on chalkboard, feet on a tile scratching closes. The huge navy blue symbol, very jagged and ripped, starts to liquefy the ground around it, and the material starts to pour into the orb. And then you see the duplicate reform, and then grow to a towering size.
And watch my monster grow! I love that phrase, dude. I love it.
Great. This will be great. Only problem.
Vergil just
knocked
like,
out.
fuck. Dragon, you know what to do.
To be continued. Let's stop it right there.
To be continued.
Yeah.
As Vergil does go to check on because I know he's at least some caring about teammates.
Yeah.
As one of his teammates is knocked out.
Calling Dragon as running to blue.
And it's to be continued on a grown enemy.
That is a really cool point to stop at. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Have you stopped the recording yet?
Nope,
Andrew?
I've not. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for. Please.
He went completely.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? I know, right? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching it. Made it to. Oh my God! It keeps doing it when I'm trying to think. I hate this.
You want me to do it?
Look, thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it, even though like we're not. This is just for fun. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys next time.
Sorry. Speaking of which, sorry about the random blue from freaking internet. I was trying to search something in the book, but it decided to say no. Sorry.
I gotta